Time it is. Oh, I went 2 minutes over, y'all. I'm so sorry. Okay, y'all know the rules. Like the live if y'all ready. Okay, I heard you. Damn. Yes, honey. It was good. It was really good. I didn't expect, Donald Glover to. Oh my good girl, you better feed that baby. I'll be doing that. Feed them children. Okay, so y'all know y'all gotta like the live and thumbs up in the chat so I can know you guys got y'all chips, drink, popcorn, everything you need. I don't want to start without y'all having everything y'all need. So yes, like the chat, like the live and put a thumbs up in the chat so I know y'all ready. Ooh, honey, turn the air on in here. No, I'm fine. Okay, I understand. Okay, I don't see nobody liking the live. Let me see what's going on. Okay, there it is. Okay. Damn, I ain't see all them likes. Got my Chinese food. Okay, you ready? Okay. Okay, I see you guys are pretty much ready. Okay. Hey, Amber. And I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay. Everybody ready? Okay. Cool. The story. Go get your juice. Hurry up. Go get your juice. Okay, hurry up. Get your juice. But for everybody else, okay, YouTube, I get it. You can take the damn thing down now. Oh, goodness. Okay. Okay, I see you ready. Okay. Okay. You got it? Okay. Gotta get my Coke. Go get your Coke, Stacy. Y'all see how y'all know for y'all cousins are a trip. They are always fucking late. We all know that I start at 8 o'clock, but your cousin is never on time. Goodness, gonna be late for their own damn funerals. Okay, I see you ready, Swole. I had to hang up again on my mama. Girl, you gonna get both of her cussed out. Don't do that. No, we haven't started yet. I'm waiting on everybody to get everything they need.
Mama, did you know that anger weakens your liver and grief weakens your lungs and worry weakens your stomach and
It's
fear
okay,
weakens
Stacy.
your kidney and stress weakens your
Right.
heart and brain?
I didn't know that. But leave it to you. I'm gonna make sure you gonna make sure I know, don't you? Okay. Did you fire your black back up? Do y'all have everything? Okay. Hey, Kenya. Okay. You seem like you ready, buddy. Okay, you ready to roll? Okay. So it seems like everybody ready. Everybody got everything they need. So, uh, okay, cool. Okay, cool. New rule for part of the story time. You have to turn your lights out. It has to be dark where you are. I can't turn my lights out because y'all wouldn't be able to see me, but I'm gonna need for everybody to turn their lights out. Don't be no punks. Turn the damn lights out with your scary asses when your lights are out. Please put lights out in the chat. Yes,
How you
yes.
say don't be
Yes,
punky?
Adele, this is what we. Yes, FBA God, you can't be a punk all your damn life. You either now. Oh my goodness, y'all are best man. Look, hey, how the shit supposed to be creepy if you sitting around in the lights? Come on, FBA, gotta turn the lights out. Okay, everybody getting their lights out. That's what I'm talking about. Get this shit real creepy. Yes, yes. Not the devil is a lie. Come on. You at home by yourself, hey, we ain't gonna let nothing happen to you, okay? We are here. If anything happens, just put it in the chat. We'll get the police to you as soon as possible. Okay, let's see. It's still daytime. Go to a closet. Take your ass to a bathroom. Turn the lights out. You can make it dark. You can make it dark. Now I'm gonna go to sleep terrified. No, you not. Midnight, I can't play. Now I'm gonna be at the front. No, don't do that. Oh, not just tell us to stay. Okay. It's daylight where I am. Okay, Miss Sims, you need to get in a room, a closet, a bathroom, somewhere where you can make it dark. Right, we'll have SWAT at your house in 5 minutes, boo. You will be okay. Oh my goodness, Bree, I can't. Y'all talking about no bad. I can't. It's so scary. Okay, y'all, here we go. This story takes place at Lake Lanier yet again. I'm gonna listen to meditation music when I go to sleep. Absolutely the fuck not. It's about to storm. Y'all, come on, man. How y'all supposed to enjoy the scary story if y'all ain't, you know, at that point? Right, it's spooky time. You see your cousin in the comments, it's spooky time. So lights out, lock down. Lock the doors, lock windows, so can't nobody creep in to scare the fuck out you. You have a whole heart attack while watching my live. Lock your doors and everything. Good. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, lights out. Okay, so the only light you should have is the light coming from your phone from me. That's it. Look, I be scared of the lights. Okay. Okay, with y'all. Okay, with y'all. Oh my goodness. Yes, it's officially spooky season. Y'all know this. You know it's about to go down. Y'all know I'm finna start these haunted tours. I'm finna start doing these like the haunted houses. I'm finna start all that stuff, and y'all are gonna be right here on my live going along with me. So if you can't sit your ass in the dog and listen to a scary story, I'm gonna need you to get some courage before October. Oh my goodness. Yes, you fine. You caught me. You caught me. World's greatest hype woman. You caught me. Yes, get your liquid courage, whatever kind of courage you need, because y'all already know the LL family is all about creepy, horror, spooky shit. So y'all know around October, I'm gonna start them horror tours, them scary haunted tours and these haunted houses, and I'm taking y'all right along with me because a bitch is not doing this by herself. So y'all will be strapped and locked in on my live when I do all this haunted stuff. So I'm gonna need for y'all to go on and prepare yourself to be scared for this stuff. Now turn the damn lights out so you can listen to the scary story in the dark. Okay, yes, we're about to get started. Right. Okay. I'm gonna pull up on you for one little tour. Okay, please do. Because I'm gonna announce it when I do it. And hopefully all the people that's in the A where I am that follow me can meet me out there. We can all do it together as a family. Okay, here we go. Okay. So this story takes place at Lake Lanier yet again. Like it always does. And let's see what we're gonna call these people tonight. Okay. Sherry and Lamont. That's what we're gonna call them. Sherry and Lamont. Sherry and Lamont are brothers and sisters. They're not a couple. I just took an LG pill. Okay, so Sherry and Lamont are brothers and sisters. They are not boyfriend and girlfriend. They do currently reside in Atlanta, Georgia. For the story gets started, they did know about Lake Lanier. They heard all the stories. They seen all the news reports as they was growing up and stuff. So they know a lot about Lake Lanier. But just like everybody else in Atlanta that knows a lot about Lake Lanier, they didn't take heed to the fucking warnings. Okay. So, Lamont and Sherry goes out there for a family reunion. Their family decided to have a family reunion out there. I can't even believe people be doing like family type shit out there like that. But yeah, they decided to have their family reunion out there. So Lamont picked up Sherry and they rode together to the family reunion at Lake Lanier. So they get out there and all the families out there, of course, kids out there, babies are out there, infants in car seats are out there. Like the fam is out there and they thick at Lake Lanier. So of course, you know, Lamont and Sherry felt like everything's gonna be good. All my family out here, anybody want to buck? They got to buck against the whole family. We good. So they thought everything would be fine, and they went on out there and they decided to get the little inflated tubes to like sit in the lake to like relax. You know what I'm saying? Because people do that. They do get their little tubes and sit in the lake and just float around the lake. You know, they try not to get too far out. You know, you do want to be close enough to grab land if some shit grab you. So they don't go too far out, but they do, ride the little tubes in the water. So her and her brother decided they was gonna get a tube and ride, just like sit in the water. The tubes that they had, they do have the two tubes where you can put two people in, and then they have like the single tubes. Sherry and her brother do smoke, and the family don't condone it. They don't like it. So this is why Sherry and her brother decided to get them a tube and take their ass out on the water, because they couldn't find around the family or anybody else for that point. You know what I'm saying? So get my charger. Get my charger. So they decided they were gonna go out there and smoke away from the family, so they won't get caught. Won't nobody be talking junk. So that's what they do. They get their little tubes, and as they're getting ready to go out there, two more of their boy cousins around the same age as them was like, "What y'all doing? Where y'all going?" They tell them, "We finna go, just float in the lake." So y'all just going to float in the lake. Yeah, we just going to float in the lake. What y'all doing? So Sherry was like, trying to go smoke, man. We want to be around the whole fucking family, trying to get in no trouble. Oh, we going. So of course these two cousins like, oh hell no, y'all ain't leaving us behind. We going. Like the whole fucking family reunion smell like Geritol and old people. We don't want to be here. Like we just want to go. We want to go with y'all too. So they decide to get their ass, some floats, and they go on out there together. So now it's it's three floats out there. Two single floats for the two boy cousins that showed up at the end, and then Sherry and her brother is in a float together. So they are all sitting out there. They kind of like holding on to each other floats so they can make like a circle almost and not float too far away from each other. Because of course you got to pass it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to have to swim to the motherfucker you're trying to pass it to. So they trying to hold on to each other's floats and smoke all at the same time. So shit was going good at first. Everything was going good. About the good first blunt and a half, everything was going good. Okay? Nothing was happening. Everybody was just like enjoying the relaxation and, passing and everything. And then one of the boy cousins was like, man, I gotta pee. I'll be back. And they like, you in the fucking lake. What are you talking about? Wait, where you gotta go? He like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Like, you in the fucking lake, just piss in the lake. He like, nah, that shit don't seem right, bro. I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the bathroom. And his the other boy cousin that came with him, I need to get him some name because I don't want to keep hollering about this boy cousin, that boy cousin.
Alex.
Alex and what else?
Axel.
Oh my goodness, I can't remember that shit.
Alex
Cousin A and cousin B. Alex, whatever you want to call them. Cousin A and cousin B. So,
the same
okay,
name.
shut up. Okay, Trey. Okay, so it was a suggestion. It wasn't even me. Thank you very much. Trey and D. And okay, Trey and D. We'll take that. Okay. So Trey decides he has to go to the bathroom. Trey like he got to piss. I'm finna go to the bathroom. And Lamont like, the fuck you getting out the lake for? Just piss in the lake. He like, nah, bro, that shit ain't even cool. I ain't even finna do that. Not create your day. So he like, nah, bro, I ain't even finna do that. Plus all these people out here in the water. He like, man, just get your ass out the float. Get in the fucking water. Ain't nobody gonna know what's going on. And Trey like, hell nah, man, that shit ain't cool, man. You know how many people be in the water? They be choking and shit, and I'm pissing in the water and stuff. He like, bro, I'm telling you, get out the water, you go to the bathroom, come back, everything gonna be gone. You gonna be fucked up. You gonna be stuck on the side looking stupid, asking anybody if they got anything, and we ain't gonna have nothing. So just go ahead and piss in the lake. So Trey hops out of his float because he's sitting in this float with his ass in the circle and his feet hanging out. So he gets out the float and he's still holding on to the float, but he put his body in the water, I guess, so he could go ahead and piss. So he's standing there, holding on to the float, and they talking, and Sherry's like, are you really pissing? And he like, I told you I had to fucking pee. Yes, I'm really pissing. She like, oh my God, she's so nasty, and we in this damn water. You pissing all of this water. And he was like, well, just be glad I am pissing in this water so you won't catch no wingworm. You know what I'm saying? Like, piss cure wingworm. So if your ass got wingworm, I just saved your life. So everybody started laughing about that shit. When they started laughing about that shit, Trey is about to get back on his motherfucking tube when he is pulled into the fucking water. Pulled Trey so hard, he was holding on to the damn tube. Pulled Trey so hard, the tube popped out of his hand. Like, the tube is meant to float. So that shit wasn't coming down with Trey. No matter how hard he was pulling on that shit, it wasn't coming down with him. So that shit pulls him, and he pulls the float, and the float like pops back and it lands back flat. But Trey ain't holding on to this damn float no more. So of course Sherry, Lamont, and Greg is just like, man, why he want to fucking play games, man? Like, we ain't got time for this. He already know what we trying to do. So they call him. They like, Trey, come on, man, because it's on you now. You know what I'm saying? The Trey coming up. So Sherry like, man, why he want to play these fucking games, man? Like, god damn. He like, Greg, shake, like, hit the tube, like, put your hand in the water, son. See if you feel him. Tell him, come on. So Greg like, how the fuck I'm supposed to see if I feel him? You see if you feel him. I don't feel him. He ain't over here. Don't you see the water ain't moving? It's calm and shit over this way. I don't see him. So they like, man, he played too fucking much. Maybe he just swam to the side to go use the bathroom. So they all like, fuck it. He just went to the side to use the bathroom. I knew he wasn't pissing in this water. That's what Sherry said. I knew he wasn't pissing in this water. I knew it. So at this point, Trey is gone. Everybody in the damn water, yes, we just getting started. Everybody in this damn water is thinking Trey swam to the side, got out, and went to the bathroom. So they continued their little smoke session. You know what I'm saying? While they floating in the water. Now it's gone. Now the bleeze is gone at this point. It's like, ain't no more. We can't, we can't twist up and then we in the damn water. So it's gone. So they go ahead and start pulling themselves. Thank you, sweetie, out of the water. And, they getting over to the edge and they get out the water. They take their little floats back where they got to go, take them back to them people. And then, and then they go back over to the family reunion. So everybody's eating, drinking, having a good time. The kids are in the water, but they're not deep enough in the water for anything to happen. Like, these kids are like maybe ankle deep. They picking up rocks and, you know what I'm saying, putting little rocks and shit in buckets and stuff like that. So they ain't in the water where anything can really happen to them. But they in the water. So they all out there and they're just kicking it. And then, families start to leave. People like, it's getting late. It's about time for us to leave. And Greg comes over to where Sherry and Lamont at. Because Sherry and Lamont playing spades at this point. They are on the spade table. So he comes over and he asks Lamont, he like, hey, Lamont, you seen Trey? Lamont like, not since he went to the bathroom earlier. He like, that was the last time I seen him too. So Sherry like, don't be talking to him because I don't need him reneging on the table. And they like, you seen Trey, Sherry? She like, no, I ain't seen Trey since he took his pissy butt to the bathroom. Like, no, play your hand. And he like, all right, bro, let me finish this hand up right quick, then I'm going to help you look for him. So they finish up the hand and everything. Sherry don't win spades. They supposed to play again, but Trey was like, no, I'm finna get up. Not Trey, but Lamont was like, no, I'm finna get up and help look for Trey. So Sherry was like, fine. We'll go look for their ass too. Go look for them too. So they all get up together. The family's leaving, car at a time. Family's pulling off, getting their stuff together, pulling off. So it gets down to Sherry, Lamont, Greg. Trey is still not found. And Sherry parents, who's getting up the last little bit of stuff to take home. So they go over to Sherry parents and let them know, look, have you seen Greg? Have you seen Trey? And they like, no, we haven't seen him all day. He was with you guys last time we seen him in the water. And they like, we've been looking for him all day, but we ain't seen him. And he was, he said he was going to the bathroom earlier and we ain't seen him come back. So her mom was like, you know how he is. He play all the damn time. He always got a joke or a prank or two. So maybe he just fucking with y'all. So she like, what are we supposed to do? Because I got somewhere to go. And her mom was like, well, you can't leave him out here. It's your damn cousin. You can't leave him out here. Y'all find him. Then take your ass wherever you got to go. So her mom and dad, they finish collecting everything. They put it in the car and they leave. So at this point, it's just Sherry, Greg, and Lamont. And they're all at Lake Lanier. It's probably like a handful of people still at Lake Lanier that's about to leave, so they trying to hurry up so they can go ahead and leave or they close it because they ain't gonna be able to stay. So they go to the bathrooms. Nothing in the bathrooms. They go up to where the water park area is, ask them had they seen him. Nobody has seen him. Where the fuck is Trey? So they go out, sit down on the little beach part, and they trying to figure out like, what the fuck did he go? Like last time we seen him, he was in the water with us, and then he got snatched down, but and what happened at that point? So she's like, Sherry, like, I remember him playing in the water, I remember him pulling on the float and it popping back up in the air, and you remember he never did come up. And that's when Greg was like, yeah, because we thought he went to the bathroom. That's probably why he didn't come up, because he swam over to the bathroom. She like, well, obviously he ain't go to the damn bathroom because he ain't there. And he would have came back, to us, he would have came back down here where we were if he was, in the bathroom. Why would he just stay camping out at the damn bathroom? He would have came back down here where we were. So they sat out there thinking maybe he's just, I don't know, walking around at this point. So they the people at Lanier come to them and let them know, look, we finna have to close this place in like 25 minutes. What are y'all doing? And Sherry was like, our cousin is out here somewhere. We looking for him. So can somebody help us look for him? And Lanier people was like, no. My job is to lock the fucking gate and get the hell on. I'm not a part of the DNR. I don't, work for none of these people to search for people. That ain't my job. No. So y'all got 25 minutes to find him, or y'all gonna have to get out and leave his ass here. And he's gonna get arrested if he shows up on any camera in this goddamn place and he ain't supposed to be here. So Sherry was like, okay, fine. So, people went on back up to the water park. Sherry was like, okay, we gotta fucking find Trey, like for real. Like, call his phone. They're calling the phone not ringing. They don't hear it out there where they are ringing. So they like, okay, so what the fuck? Why he ain't answering the phone? So they called another person that Trey rode with. They called him and asked them, did he ride with y'all back out? Did y'all take Trey with y'all? And the people he rode with was like, no, we ain't seen Trey. The fuck is Trey? So everybody like, where the hell is Trey? They can't figure out where the hell Trey at. Yes, Jessica, you made it to my live. They can't figure out where Trey at. So Sherry goes over to the side and she twists up. She like, y'all can go ahead and start looking. I'm going to twist up. You know what I'm saying? And wait for y'all to do y'all thing. So she sits over to the side. She's doing her thing. And they walking around looking for Trey. They walking together looking for Trey. And they're walking around like the edge of the lake looking for him. They don't see him. When they get to like the far end of the lake, they hear Greg's name called. It's like, Greg, but it's soft. And Greg freezes because you know how us black people is. We hear some shit, we don't move. We like, we got to make sure we heard what the fuck we heard. So we don't move. We just freeze. And we listen. And that's exactly what they did. They froze and they was like, did you hear that? Bro, did you hear that? And Lamont like, I thought I heard your name. He was like, me too, bro. I thought I heard my name too. You don't hear it? And they just kept standing there and it's like, I don't hear shit, bro. You hear that? I don't hear that. So they continue to walk on, listening, but walking on. And then they hear Greg's name again, but it's kind of louder. And at this point, now they know they heard some shit. So now they freezing for real. Like, okay, so I know I ain't tripping. I know I heard that. I heard it too. What did it sound like it came from to you? He was like, bruh, that shit sound like it came from the lake. He like, man, look. Trey is not in the damn lake, y'all. Like, come on, man. Like, what did you hear? Because he was like, for me, it sounded like it was in front of us. But, oh boy, Lamont is hearing it from the lake. Whereas Greg is hearing it from in front of him. So he like, bro, they came from in front of us. He like, no, it didn't. It came from on the side of us. It came from the lake. So they go back over to Sherry. By the time Sherry done twisted up and fired up, she like, oh, if y'all didn't show up for roll call, I was taking this one to the head. And they like, bro, I need you to put that out right quick. She like, what the fuck? Why? Because we want to make sure we not tripping. So we need you to put that out right quick. So she put it out. She like, what are you talking about? They like, come walk with us down here on this end and see if you can hear Trey, because we keep hearing him down here. She like, if you hearing him, then tell that motherfucker to come on. We ain't got but like 20 minutes before they put us out. So they were like, that's the thing. We hear him, but we not seeing him. She like, what the fuck is you talking about? We're hearing him, but we're not seeing him. Man, come on. So she storms off in front of them. Trey, quit fucking playing. Come on. She walking fast and with a purpose. You at this point you can tell she pissed off. So she was walking fast and with a purpose. Meanwhile, them two walking behind her like, bruh, she don't believe her. She don't believe her. And she just storming. Trey, quit playing. Trey. So by the time she gets to the edge of where the fucking water is, where the lake at, she hears Greg's name. Greg, loud as shit. And she like, oh my God, Trey, come on. And she looking around, but she don't see nobody. Greg and them standing behind her, but they doing the black people shit. Where you heard that come from? I heard that shit come from the water. You heard it come from the water? I heard it come from the water this time. She like, y'all ain't heard nothing come from the damn water, man. Just, Trey. She like going out, Trey. Ain't nobody answering her. She like, why the fuck is he playing? Ain't nobody answering. So Greg says, Trey. And he gets a response. And the response was, help me, bruh. The fuck? Did you hear that? And she like, Trey, quit playing, man. Come on. And no response. And then when Greg go, Trey, he hears again. Help me, bruh. But this time, all three of them hear that shit coming from the lake. So everybody turn real fast toward the fucking lake. And they looking like, what the fuck? That just come from the lake? So it's dark out here, y'all. So they cannot see in this water. Even if it was daytime, they wouldn't have been able to see in this water. This water's murky as shit. They wouldn't have been able to see at all anyway. So they are, staring at the fucking lake. And she like, Trey. She calling at the lake now. She like, Trey. And no response. But when Greg says, Trey, help me, bruh. And that time, they all jump back because like bubbles in the water was like, blah, 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 blah. So at this point, they like, oh my God, Trey is in the fucking water, y'all. He is in the goddamn lake. So all three of them run into the fucking lake. They run into where the bubbles were like, oh man, oh my God. They feeling around. They don't feel him. They don't see him. They just in a circle. Like everybody's basically slapping hands with each other because they all under the water trying to feel for him. And they slapping hands with each other. It's like, what the fuck is he? And Greg was like, Trey. And when he says Trey, he says he heard, help me, bruh, clear as day in his right ear as if Trey was standing right next to him and said, help me, bruh. So now he's scared. He jumped back and he looked behind him. He don't see nobody. And he like, Trey. Bro, just keep talking. Trey, just keep talking. And you can hear, they said they can hear Trey saying, Greg, help me, bro. Please help me, bro. And he just kept saying that. Please help me, bro. Help me, bro. Please. So while he's saying that, they are going towards the sound. This sound is pulling them deeper into this fucking lake. They go from ankle feet water to waist deep water to chest deep water. That's how far in this water they don't walk because they are following the sound of his voice, and he sound like he is deep out into this damn lake. So this is where they're going. So they get out there, and when they get chest deep, Greg says, Trey, where you at, bruh? And Trey don't respond. And then Sherry says, Trey, where you at? And he don't respond. And they look back for Lamont to tell Lamont, can you call for him? But Lamont ain't there. The fuck did Lamont go? Lamont ain't answering. How the fuck we lose two people at a water park? Lamont. Greg, like, what the fuck happened to Lamont? Right as Greg say, what the fuck happened to Lamont? Lamont jumps up out the goddamn water. I got him, bro. I got him. Pull it out then. Lamont has something like because what I can't get him out, bro. So I'm pulling him. Help me, bro. So they all like get over there and they get behind Lamont and they are pulling Lamont waist and Lamont is pulling whatever the fuck he is holding on to, and they are pulling. I'm talking about Lord. Sherry said she broke like two nails. She broke holding on to him trying to help pull this boy out the fucking water. And they pull that last pull, and when they pull the last pull, all three of them fall back. Lamont, whatever the fuck was in Lamont's hand, he was pulling, I guess either it snatched away from him or he let go in the strong ass pull that they did. So uh so yeah, it froze.
Let me check on my phone.
Yeah, check on your phone. Am I froze, guys? Okay, I just wanted to be sure. I seen y'all talking about I had froze. Okay, okay, okay. So oh goodness. Okay, okay. So yeah, he's pulling, and they all fall back, and whatever Lamont was holding on to either snatched away from him or he let it go. Either way it went, he fell. They all fell back. So when they jump up, he's like, "You got him," and he like, "No, bruh. He slipped out my hand. He slipped out your hand. What the fuck?" So they jump back up, and they instantly everybody's filling under the water for the same spot that Lamont was in, trying to see if they feel him. They don't feel nothing. And then when they go further out into the water where they was calling for him, they hear, "Excuse me." The fuck? They turn around. It's the Lake Lanier people. Y'all got 10 minutes. Y'all got 10 minutes to do what y'all need to do. And I suggest y'all get out the fucking water. I don't think that's where you want to be when it's dark like this. Please get out of the water. I doubt your friend is in the water. We have to close in 10 minutes. Share like, fuck that. My family in this damn water. Y'all gonna close when I get him out. Like, that's it. That's all that's got to be said about that. You might well call the police, because I ain't leaving until we find my cousin in this damn water. So lately there people let them know 10 minutes, and lady went on back. You know what I'm saying? She let them know, like I did my warning part, and she went on back. So they're out there screaming for Trey, 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 Trey. And Lamont looks back and he sees Trey standing at the top of the stairs where the parking lot is. So they all look back and they all see Trey standing on the steps where the parking lot is. So everybody come up out the water mad as hell. They stomping, cut Sherry going off. She pissed off. She grabbed all her stuff. They all get up there where he at. They like, bruh, what the fuck? Why was you playing? And he didn't say nothing. He just looked at them. And they was like, bruh, why was you playing? And he just grinned. He didn't even laugh. He just like, he didn't even laugh. He just grinned at them. Sherry was like, the shit felt creepy as fuck the way he looked at them. This is the look she showed me. She said, this is how he looked at them. Y'all ready? She said he did just like this. That's the look. Looking up with the eyes like this, with the grin on his face. That's how he was looking at them when they came up the step. Like, why the fuck is you playing? We've been looking for you. You've been out here playing. Mind you, he's dry. His clothes isn't wet at all. He's dry, but he's not speaking. He's not saying anything. So they're all walking over to the car, talking shit. Sharon on fired the blitz back up. She like, man, this is too much. I never come out here with y'all again. I ain't doing no more family reunions out here because y'all don't know how to act. And, Greg and Lamont and them laughing and everything, but Trey still ain't said a word. Trey still ain't said nothing. Every time you look at Trey, same little creepy ass look on his face. So they get in the car. They get to the front gate. They let the people that let Lanier know, look, we got our family, and we finna go. Y'all can go ahead and lock it up. And that's what they do. So Sherry pretty much drove her brother home, and she had to take Greg and Trey home. And she drops Greg off, and Trey is now in the passenger seat of her car. So, she's riding to take him home, and she like, what the fuck happened to you today? Like, we was looking for you all day today. Like, what happened? And he still didn't say nothing. And she like, I know you hit, okay, you know what? You want to play like that? Like, you know what? I ain't even gonna talk. I ain't got time for it. You on some bullshit. We came all the way out here to have a good day. You want to get out here and play and do all this dumbness. And now, now you don't want to talk. Now you want to sit over here, hush mouth, and you can't talk to me? And he still didn't say nothing. And she like, Trey, I know you hear me talking to you. And he turns. And he's looking at her ass. Just like that, with that creepy ass smile on his face. And she like, you gonna say something? Are you gonna speak? What's going on? Like, what happened? He still didn't say nothing. So they get to his house. She pulls up to his house and she like, just get out. Cause I ain't got time. Just get out. So he gets out the car and it froze again. It froze again, guys. This is not cool. It's gonna keep freezing. Am I froze? Okay. Okay. So, okay. Cause it said, somebody said it froze again. Okay. I know. So she tell him, go ahead, get out the car. You play too much. I ain't got time for your bullshit. Go ahead. So he gets out the car, but he still don't say a word. She gets out the car because she still has on like her bathing suit and shit. And, so she wanted to put on like a shirt, I guess, so she didn't want to get her seats or, keep messing up her seats with the water and stuff. So she gets out, open her trunk, put on a shirt, come back around, get in the driver's seat. When she get back in the driver's seat, Trey is gone. So she like, okay, he must have went on in the house. So she calls Trey's phone. Trey answers the phone. What's going on, cuz? What you got going on? She like, nothing. You could at least told me that you made it in the house okay. I'm sitting out here in front of the fucking house just waiting to know if you made it in the house okay. And he like, what you talking about made it in the house okay? She like, did you make it in the house okay? He like, I ain't at the house. What you talking about? Okay, you still on this bullshit. So you been playing all day long. Don't you think it's time to stop playing at this point? And he like, playing about what? I ain't got to play about nothing. What are you talking about? She was like, okay, so you didn't want to play today, but you was sitting around here playing hide and go see with us when we were looking for your ass at the family reunion. Now, I just bring your ass home because you didn't want to talk to me in the car or anybody else for that matter. I bring your ass home. You can't even thank me for the ride. You just go in the house and close the door. You don't even know if I'm okay out here. Like somebody could have jumped on me while I'm out here. You just ran the damn house and left me out here. And he like, first off, cuz, I ain't go to the family reunion today. And she like, yes, you did. He like, no, cuz I didn't go to the family reunion today. I got a call to go to the family reunion today, but I didn't have no ride, so I didn't go to the family reunion today. And she like, yes, you did, bro. You went to the family reunion today because you was out there with me and Lamont and Greg. And he like, cuz, on everything I love, I did not go to the fucking family reunion today. And she like, all right, hold on. So she calls Lamont on three-way. She said, hey, Lamont, what's going on? He like, nothing, you done made it to the house. You done dropped everybody off. She like, who dropped off? Who's I supposed to be dropping off? He was like, Greg and Trey. And Trey's on the line because they got this three-way going there. Trey was like, bruh, she didn't drop me off because I didn't go to the family reunion today. And Lamont was like, quit bullshitting. Yes, you did go to the family reunion today. Why the fuck you want to play like we already walked around lately looking for your ass for hours on end? Why you want to play? He like, bruh, I promise you, I did not go to the family reunion today. He said, I ain't have a ride to get there. He like, you can ask my girl. I'm at my girl house right now. She will tell you I've been here all day. So Lamont like, put her on the phone then. Old girl get on the phone. And he like, hey man, my cousin been on. How long my cousin been over there? She was like, he showed up about 9 o'clock this morning. He been here ever since. Man, why you got her lying for you, man? He like, bro, I'm not lying. I'm so serious, bro. I'm not lying. I did not go to the fucking family reunion today. And he was like, you could call this other relative. He was like, cause that person is the person I called for a ride. And they said that they weren't even going. And that's why I didn't go, cause I ain't had no ride. So of course they called this person. This person was like, yeah, that's why I didn't go. Cause my car was fucked up and I couldn't go. So yeah, he called and asked me would I take him, but my car was fucked up, so I couldn't go. So he didn't go to the family reunion. Not to my knowledge. He ain't riding my damn car. So they like, Trey, you ain't at home right now? He like, nah, bro, I'm not at home right now. So everybody like, Trey, you sure? You swear on your life you did not go to the family reunion today? He like, bro, I swear on my life, I did not go to the family reunion today. Instantly, Sherry jumps out the car. Oh my God, who the fuck was just in the car with me? Cause Lamont on the other end like, who the fuck in the car with you right now, Sherry? And Sherry's like freaking out. And he like, what you mean who in the car with Sherry? And they had to tell Trey what the fuck happened. Trey like, quit lying, man. They like, bro, we not lying. You think we were going through all this right now? We were lying about this? Like, bro, we not lying. He like, bet your life on it. Man, bet my life on it, bro. I'm not lying about this. She like, bro, you just got out of my car and went in the house. He like, no. I'm at my girl house right now. Bruh, you are in the house right now. Just dropped you off at the house. No, prove it then. Oh boy, Trey turns his phone, his camera on, and he turns it around and he shows his girlfriend house. Like, bruh, this is where I'm at. So Sherry like, oh my God, then who the fuck is in your house? And he like, what you mean in my house? She like, just like I told you, bro, we just dropped you off. Hell nah, man. Go on in the house. She like, I ain't going in the damn house. I don't know who that is. So he tell her to go around the side of the house to go to his room. He like, go to my room and look through my window and see if anybody in there. And she goes around now and she creeps around to the window and she looks in the window and she like drops the phone. So everybody like, Sherry, you okay? Sherry. And she picks the phone up and she looks in the phone and her eyes is this big. And they're like, what's wrong, cuz? What's wrong? And she flips her camera around. And there's Trey. Laying on the bed. In the bedroom. So she like, Trey, bruh, who at your house? He like, ain't nobody at my house. Bruh, are you sure ain't nobody at your house? I'm sure ain't nobody at my house. Then who the fuck is this? And she zooms in. This, and like, so Trey could see this shit. And he like, bro, who the fuck is in my house? I don't know. That's you in your house. The hell you mean? You is in your house. He like, I'm on my way. Stay right there. Stay right there in front of the house. I'm on my way. Sherry like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm taking my ass home. You come here and find out who's in your house. Because I'm not staying. And Sherry ran back around to the front of the damn house. She jumped in her car. Lamont told her to lock her doors. As she's locking her doors, she hear her door being snatched. And she looked to the right, and Trey is standing at the goddamn window with this same creepy ass look on his face, grinning at her ass. She throws the car in drive, and she gets the fuck out of there. Speeds off. When she get home, she get a call from Trey. Trey like, cuz, you good? What the fuck was going on? She like, who am I talking to right now? It's me, Trey. Are you sure? Because I'm not sure, but are you sure? He like, cuz, it's me. I just got to the house, and when I went in the house, wasn't nobody in the house. She like, but you seen it on my phone. You seen me show you this person. Yes, that's why I came home, because I seen it on your phone, but when I got here, wasn't nobody here. So where the fuck did they go? Because you saw on the phone. And he like, yeah, cuz I saw on the phone, but that person didn't look like me. Lamont said, bro, I was in the car with this motherfucker. He looked just like, it was you. Nah, it wasn't me, bro. I've been over here with my girl all day long. It wasn't me. And nobody knows what happened to second Trey. She just know she left second Trey standing on the goddamn sidewalk trying to get in her car. That's what she left his cringy, creepy, smiling ass. That's what she left him, standing on the sidewalk in front of that house trying to get in her car. And when Trey gets home, Trey says, nobody's in his house. Nobody's been in the house. Doors and everything was still locked. I don't even know how this second Trey got into the house because everything was still locked. I'm sure he didn't have a ghost key to just open the damn door. So I don't know how this doppelganger pretty much got into his house. But when he said he got home, he said there was nobody there and nobody had been there. So, you know, of course, Sherry was flipping out. She was upset. She was like really flipping the fuck out. And it was hard for her to go to sleep that night. So she said she got up that next day and Trey called her. And she asked him, you know, what happened? She was like, what was going on last night? Like, were you really at your girlfriend's house? And he was like, yeah, I was really at my girlfriend's house. He was like, but strange thing happened last night. And she was like, besides all the shit that we went through? He like, yeah. He was like, you know, when I got home and I told you I want nobody in the house, he was like, there wasn't nobody in the house for real. He was like, but when I went to get in the bed and lay down, he was like, my bed was wet. And it wasn't no leak in the ceiling and nothing like that. But he was like, my whole bed was wet, like somebody just threw a whole bucket of water on my bed. And he was like, I hadn't been there all day, ain't nobody even been in the house, so I don't know. He was like, it was just weird though, cause he was like, it was so much water on the bed that when you push the mattress, water just like squeezes out the damn mattress. He was like, it's like somebody put his bed in the lake or in an ocean. That's how he was describing it. It's like somebody put my bed in a pool or something because my whole bed is wet. Like somebody pulled that shit out of Oscarville. Like somebody went to Oscarville and got a twin bed for his ass and brought that shit straight up out of Oscarville and put it in his damn bedroom. Because he couldn't figure out why his bed was soaking wet like that. Couldn't figure it out for nothing him. And Cher was just like, I don't know what to tell you. I just know that's not right. She was like, I don't know what's going on, and I don't know why it's going on, but I just don't like it, you know. So she told him, you know, he might want to try to, you know, get another bed because that one is good as gone. Thank you, Stacy. But she did say even though that situation happened, she still sees Trey in weird places where he shouldn't be, like cemeteries. And when she goes to the grocery store, he's just, whenever she sees him, he's just standing there, this creepy ass smile on his face, staring at her, no matter where she is. She says it's like, she says like you see him out of your peripherals, and when you turn to look to see, it's nothing there, but she sees Trey all the time. And not her blood cousin, but this fucking doppelganger is, she sees him all the time. And every time she see him, he got that creepy ass smile on his face and he's staring a hole into her soul like he's planning on taking her ass to Oscarville with him. So she says she's still been having issues with that. She says she done reached out to mediums and psychics, and you know, she's been baptized again. She's done all these things to try to get rid of this doppelganger she keeps seeing, but apparently none of this stuff is working for her, and it's getting bad at this point. She didn't really want to talk about it when she did tell me about it. She really didn't want to talk about it because she said things are getting bad. Like, let's say Sherry went from a full-time working mom, you know, normal life, and ever since that situation happened, now she is paranoid, has really bad anxiety. You know, she can't really work like you know, like she can't function like she needs to because she said this shit just pops up in the weirdest time. She done lost 2 jobs behind that shit for just randomly screaming in office places and stuff like that. Like she said she was an insurance salesman at one point, and they was in the office, and she said she looked in her drawer to get a pen out, and when she looked back up, he was sitting in the goddamn chair right across from her. She screamed so loud it scared everybody in the building. And you, how do you tell your job, oh my god, I'm so sorry for screaming so loud, you know, I just seen my doppelganger evil cousin sitting in my damn desk. So yeah, she, you know, she can't really function, you know, everything scares her. She's scared of everything now. So she don't know what to do at this point. I basically put her in touch with my pastor and told her, you know, to reach out to him, that he could possibly do something to help her, because he, you know, helped me out with my house when my house started acting retarded on me. And she said she would, but for as me and my house, uh, hmm, hmm. let's just say the really, really weird shit that was going on at first isn't going on, but I'm still having little small shit to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it was at first where I was getting scratched and, you know, attacked and stuff like that, but I don't know if it's trying to start back up, or I don't know. It's the little shit for me. It's the little shit that's going on in my house now. Like, he cleaned the house. Everything was fine. I didn't have no more knocking. I didn't have no more visits from you know who. I wasn't being attacked in my house no more. When none of that stuff going on no more. Everything was pretty much clean and clear, and like a couple days ago, I started noticing other weird shit. Like, I sat down to eat dinner and I put my drink, my glass of soda that I had on the side of me, and I let it go, and it was sitting there. It was in a regular glass on a regular table, so it was just sitting there. And while I was eating, the whole glass just fell over, and it was on a flat surface, and it just fell over. So I was like, fuck, okay. I cleaned that up, and it was like, okay, whatever. And then the next day, the exact same shit happened again. And I didn't even touch the glass. And it was on a full surface, on a flat surface, and it just flipped over again all by itself. So I don't know if this is trying to start back up. I hope that's not what's going on. I really hope that's not what's going on. I hope I'm just tripping. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping I'm just tripping and these glasses are just falling over on their own because I really don't need the bullshit like I had last time. But yeah, so I put her in touch with my pastor and told her to reach out to him and see if he could possibly do a cleansing over her, to get rid of because she may have an attachment. I told her, I said at this point it might be an attachment of a spirit from Lake Lanier that's disguising itself as a relative, so you'll feel comfortable with this spirit or whatever the hell it is, evil or not. It's trying to make you feel comfortable with it being around. So I told her to reach out to my pastor so he can go ahead and do a cleansing for her, and hopefully all that will go well. But she fucked up behind it, y'all. Lamont and them, it didn't really affect as much, but it really affected Sherry. The fact that she's still seeing it, since it's happening, it's just a lot. She seemed scared when I talked to her. She seemed naturally scared when I talked to her. And she really didn't want to talk about the Lake Lanier story, which I was kind of curious about. Why did she hit me up about, telling the story if she didn't feel comfortable? But she told me the story. She said she wanted me to tell it. And hopefully things will clear up for her. Um, my 12-year-old daughter, she still won't sleep in her room, even though the house has been cleansed. And she shouldn't be seeing the shadow man or anything like that anymore. She still won't sleep in her room. So, yeah, she's still having her visions. She's still worried that I'm gonna die. I've still been avoiding buying the color that she's seen me die in. So, yeah, that's how I shop now. So ever since my daughter told me that she had a dream that I was killed in a car accident, and she told me everything I had on. She told me the music I was listening to in the car. She told me pretty much everything. It was so scary because it was so detailed, and it's like she really saw it. It was so detailed. So to avoid that, I've just been avoiding buying that color that she said. She said I was in like a dark green like jumpsuit, all over jumpsuit looking thing. So I just avoid dark green and jumpsuits altogether, just so nothing will happen to me. Cause it's like I can put on some. It's like when I get ready to go out the door, she comes and look at me like, "What you got on?" Okay, okay, you should be fine in that, and she be serious about that shit. So yeah, if she is still seeing the shadow man, she ain't telling me. I just know she's still refusing to sleep in her room. She will not sleep in her room. So yeah, just hoping this shit don't start back up. Like fingers crossed it don't start. I don't need it. Um, yeah, she was saying that she sees the tall. She says a tall person that stands in her window with a top hat. That's how she described it. Tall person, top hat. And when she come let us know that it's outside her window, and she wake us up about it, then we go and we go out there and check so she can see like, look, ain't nobody. But she ain't trusting that. She like, no, I know it's something in there. So she's still refusing to go in her room. Thank you for coming, though, Miss Markham. I greatly appreciate your support. And yes, okay. So, yeah, guys. So that was your story for Sherry and Lamont. Um, yeah, it does. Yes, it is. Okay, yeah. Okay. So, you did like a G. You kept the lights off. Oh, no, it's not only one story. Don't turn the lights back on. You guys get more stories tonight. Oh my goodness. See, yeah, and that's how it be. Like, it bees like that sometimes. Like, that happened to me one time, and I didn't catch it when it first happened, but it happened to me one time. Like, I saw, like a dark figure around a friend of mine. I don't know why, it's just like her aura just always seemed dark. When I came around her, it's just like I always seen like a dark cloud over her. It was a really dark shadow that always fucking followed her everywhere she went. And I used to tell her, I'm like, girl, what the hell is going on? Why you always got like this really messed up aura? And she's like, girl, I don't know what you're talking about. But that went on. I saw that shadow around her for about a good 2 weeks, and then she passed in a car accident. And it didn't even occur to me that those two had anything to do with each other, like at all. Like it never even dawned on me. But now that I'm older and I, put them two together, now I know when I see people with like really fucked up auras, I make it my business to let them know, like, look, whatever you're doing in your life right now, I don't know you personally, but whatever you got going on in your life right now, you might want to change the way you do some of your shit because something's not right. Yeah. Yes, you do get another story tonight. So that's good. Yeah, that's good, Miss Seymour. It stopped. That you stopped seeing the death around her after she got pregnant. Maybe that baby saved her, cause they can do that. And he was standing behind her not long after her and my dad passed away on a motorcycle. Wow. Wow. Yeah, y'all get four stories tonight. Y'all, well, three more because y'all just got y'all first one. So y'all get three more. And the three that I'm gonna give y'all after this is gonna be kind of short. So I should be able to squeeze it in. Um yeah. So a little brief intermission. You guys go get you something to drink, use the bathroom, refill your popcorn bowl, whatever you need to do. Go ahead and do it. You got 2 minutes to do it, and I'm starting the next story. Okay? Keep your lights off, Destiny. You ain't scared. Let them know you ain't scared. Ain't no punk bitch in your blood. Let them know. You ain't running from no fights. Let them know. But I bet you, Destiny, the first time you hear a noise in there, what your ass gonna do? Because you know that what we do. We got to make sure we heard what we heard. Everything got to stop moving. Everything. Everything. You'll pause your TV, you hear a noise. Click. You ain't trying to hear that shit. Here we go, stim the kids' night lights again. Look, y'all. Look, y'all. Stop taking them children night lights. Right. Everything stop. You hear a noise, you stop breathing, you stop blinking, you stop moving, you pause your TV, you do all that shit just to see where that fucking noise came from. Like, is it gonna happen again? And if it happens again, then you can kind of, like, if you've been in your house long enough, if that shit happen again, you can rationalize the sound like, oh yeah, that's the ice maker. But if you new to your house and some shit happened, blue, what did that sound like it could have been? You freeze up. Don't nobody blink, don't nobody move, don't nobody even breathe hard. We all listening. What does it sound like? In your head, you playing that sound over and over again, like, what could that have been? Could that have been the refrigerator door? Could that have been one of the kids going to the bathroom? You be trying to rationalize that shit so you don't scare yourself. Look, I'm gonna have to watch some cartoons. She said I heard a noise and cut my lights on real quick. Right, gotta see. Gotta see what the fuck it is. Oh, yes. Not man, I go straight to Disney Plus. You never gave your baby they night back. Get on their nightlight back. Not the ice maker have me spooked every night. Oh my goodness. Okay, Miss Kim, that's what I'm talking about. You on top of it. Y'all better start taking these children night lights. They're gonna be very pissed off when they wake up from their nightmares and your grown ass in there cuddle up under their damn nightlight. If I was one of y'all kids, I'd just come in there and snatch my damn light. Like, I wouldn't even wake your ass up. I'd just take my damn nightlight out your room, take it back in my room, and lock my bedroom door so you couldn't steal it no damn more. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all. Yeah, watch Wild Out before you go to bed. I think that's pretty much what everybody do. Uh, yeah, the air freshener, they be like, they just spray on their own. You'll be like, the fuck was that? All right, y'all. Y'all ready for the next story? Thumbs up. Thumbs up. So I need a night light. My floors be creaking at night. Okay. Y'all need night lights, man. Stop stealing your children night lights. I don't want your kids mad at me, getting me banned on TikTok and stuff, because y'all taking their damn night lights. This lady told a story that made my mama take my safety out my room. You missed the first one, Shay? It's okay. You know you can rewatch them, girl. You know my lives are rewatchable. All right, we finna go to the second story, Shay. Right. And that's what everybody think lights gonna say. Like lights gonna stop a murder. Turn the lights on like that's supposed to help something. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, guys. So our second story takes place at Lake Lanier yet again. But this time it takes place with three grown ass men. Three grown ass men. Okay. So let's see. Come up with some old ass names. We're gonna call these three men. No, I need old names. Brutus. That's an old shit right there. Samuel. Virgil. There it is. Earl, the old ass names. Okay. Okay, we gonna go with the first three I see. Virgil, Earl, and Jimmy Lee. God damn. Yeah, Brutus is old as fuck too. Leonard. Oh my god, yes, Virgil. I'll go with Virgil, Earl, and yes, Jimmy Lee. Not Cletus. God damn, those old ass name. I swear, just hearing the name Cletus or Earl make me feel like I'm looking at somebody whose birth certificate was born in 1942 or some shit. Okay, right. Earl is good with okay. Willie G. God damn. Okay, y'all. Okay, y'all. So we got Earl, Jimmy Lee, and Virgil. Not Reverend Lowdown. Jethro, goddamn. Okay, y'all, here we go. So these three men, they're older men. We're gonna say, I didn't ask him his age, but looking at it, he might be like in his late 50s, early 60s. So they're like older men. And they do live in the Lake Lanier area, and they love to go fishing at Lake Lanier. They also join those fucking catfish competitions that they have out there. So they are really known for Ricky, Bobby, and Mike. They are really known for they really known for fishing out there. So Earl decides that him and Virgil and Jimmy Lee, not you forgot running, right? And Jimmy Lee decided they were gonna go out there and go fishing. Try to get them some try to get them some like some practice in before the big catfish competition come up. Cause every year Lake Lanier have a catfish catching competition where you go out there and whoever catch the biggest fucking catfish is worth some money. So they go out there for that every year. So these three guys decided they're gonna go out there and try to like, practice up, figure out which bait is best to grab the catfish, and just trying to brush up on they skills before the competition come up. So Earl, since they all stay in the same area, Earl decided they was gonna go out there early in the morning. God damn, Cleophas is old as shit. They decided they were gonna go out there early in the morning just to get a early start, because apparently they're not the only people that go out there and do that when they get around catfishing competition season. A lot of people go out there and try to brush up on their skill because everybody want to catch these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So they can get this money. So they go out there.
Mama, will you whisper? You sound like there's a gas stove.
Miss Butler.
Mama.
We hadn't took that into consideration, but I will. Right. So yeah, so we already know the catfish are huge. So they go out there. When they get out there, it's another set of guys out there doing the same thing they doing. They done bought all these different type of baits and catchers and all kind of shit to try out here to see, which one will pull in these damn catfish. So they get out there on the boat and they have them they got like a little rowboat. They got like a speedboat. So they get out there on the boat and of course they cast their reels off and they sit down and they drinking and talking and shit. And they're all on the back end of the boat, y'all. So all three of them is sitting on the back of the boat. There's nobody at the front. It's just them three. They're cooler and everything. And they just sitting there fishing and have, just talking, chilling and shit. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, the boat starts to move without being crunk up. This shit just started going fast like it is crunk up and like somebody is driving the boat. But it's nobody driving the boat. All three of them was on the back of the boat. And then the boat just cranks up and pulls off. Like it cranks up on his own and just start pulling the fuck off. And Earl falls off the boat. The boat, like when it pulls, when it started driving, it went off so fast that Earl went off the fucking boat. And the boat is just driving. So Virgil decides to get his ass up and try to get up there to the front of the boat to see what the fuck is going on. And when he gets up there, he says the boat was never crunk. He said they heard it crank up, but when he got up there, the engine wasn't on. It was just flying through the fucking water all by itself. And he was stepping on brakes and trying, like, not stepping on brakes, but trying to slow the boat down by pulling on the handle and shit to try to slow it down. And the boat just would not slow down. It is just flying through this fucking water fast as shit. And they couldn't get it to stop. And he was trying to turn the wheel. The wheel was turning, but the boat wouldn't turn. Like the wheel, you can spin that motherfucker around like on the Wheel of Fortune, but it wasn't turning the boat. The boat was still going full speed straight ahead. And he's trying to like stop the boat. He's looking up under here trying to mess with wires and stuff, but the boat ain't actually crunk up, so he couldn't turn it off. And he tries to radio in, like, get help, but the radio isn't working. And then he screams out for what we call that, like, Jimmy Lee. He calls for Jimmy Lee because Jimmy Lee on the back of the boat holding on so he wouldn't fall off when Earl fell off. So he holding on and he like, Jimmy Lee, what's going on? And then the boat just stops. Like it stopped so hard it damn near threw him off the boat. And he's like, what? So he cranks the boat up and he turns the boat around and they go back to where they came from to find Earl ass just floating in the water. Earl looked dead when they was pulling up on Earl. Like, he was just laying in the fucking water, on top of the water, just floating. And they like, oh my God, did he get hit by one of the blades when he fell off? Like, they didn't know what the fuck was going on. And they get close to Earl and they pull up on the side of him to see if he's okay. And Earl is laying in this fucking water just like floating. He was like, so that's how y'all just gonna do me, huh? Y'all just gonna leave me out here in the goddamn water just like this. Like, he just laying out fucking floating. And they looking at Earl like, we didn't do nothing to the damn boat. Didn't you see us sitting back here with you? We don't know what happened with the boat. He like, man, get me out this damn water. So they get him out the water. They get him on the fucking boat. And set up everything else, set everything back up again, you know, so they can start back chilling again and fishing again. And time Earl pops out his chair to like pop it back out to sit down in, the boat do the same shit again. Pulls off, but this time Earl was smart. Earl held on to some shit, so now all three of them is on the back of this boat, and this boat is flying through the fucking water. Earl runs back up there, not Earl, but Virgil runs back up to try to stop the boat again. The boat won't stop. He looks up. The boat is going head first towards another boat that ain't even looking at them, like just sitting in the fucking water. And it's going head first towards that boat. And he's trying to stop the damn boat like, y'all, the boat ain't finna stop. And he's blowing the horn on the boat to try to get the other boat's attention, the people on that boat attention, to let them know, get your shit out the way, because we ain't controlling this fucking boat. We don't know what's going on. And he's blowing a little horn on his boat, and all the people see him coming, and I guess they didn't have time to crank the boat up and move that shit, so everybody that was on that boat just started jumping off the boat, because they like, he finna crash. He finna crash into us. So everybody started jumping off their boat. Hell, Virgin them jump off the damn boat. They like, we ain't going down with this damn boat. Virgin them jump their ass off the boat too, so everybody in the fucking water, and this boat is still going full speed towards this other boat. Why wouldn't this boat get towards the other boat like it's finna slam into it? That shit come to a complete stop. Somebody grabbed the back of the boat and just held that shit. It came to a complete stop. Never hit the other boat. Just this close and just stopped. And everybody in the goddamn water like, what the fuck going on with the boat? The people that had to jump out their other boat, they like, what the hell is going on with y'all? Y'all almost killed us in y'all boat. And he like, man, we ain't had nothing to do with that damn boat. That boat is just moving on its own. We ain't got nothing to do with that damn boat. Like, lady, cuss the person out that's driving the boat right now. How about you do that? How about you climb your ass on the boat and cuss out the motherfucker that's behind the wheel? How about you do that? Because we didn't do it. And, you know, everybody's looking all creepy at the boat. And when the lady gets over there to the boat, she see ain't nobody on this damn boat. And she's like, how the fuck was this boat moving? Sir, did y'all, like, hook something? Did you, like, mash something to prop the gas for? And he like, no ma'am, we ain't even cranked the boat up. We were trying to catch us a damn fish, but apparently the boat just wanted to do something different. So no, we did not do anything. So they all get out the water and get back onto their boats, and Earl asked the man who was on the other boat, could he come look at their boat? He like, because we don't know why the hell the boat keep doing this. Can you come check the boat? So the guy gets on the boat and he looking at the boat, because I guess, you know, he's a boat owner, so he knows what to look for if something's wrong. And he checks the boat and he can't find nothing wrong with the damn boat, period. He like, I don't see anything wrong with the boat, sir. I don't know what's going on. So Earl no like, ain't nothing on the boat. You don't see nobody on the boat? You sure ain't nobody on the boat? And the dude like, no sir, ain't nobody on the boat. Because Virgil like, hell no, something. Virgil like, nope, something ain't right. They get ready they get on the boat again. Earl gets on the boat, pops out the chair. The fucking boat does it again. The man from the other boat is confused as shit because he see all three of them on the back of the boat, but this boat is turning and cranking up and all this shit on its own. So the dude is like, I don't know who on the boat. Y'all get off the boat. Get off the boat. Because he thinking maybe somebody is on the boat that he didn't see the first time and something could happen to them. So he like, get off the boat. Get off the boat. Somebody's on the boat. Somebody's on the boat. So Earl and them dive their ass back into the water. Shit, okay, cool. They jump off the boat. And the boat takes off on its own. Just without Earl, without Jimmy Lee, without Virgil. All these motherfuckers sitting in the water like, how dare this boat? The audacity of this fucking boat just gonna pull off and leave our asses out here in the water. Now we fucking shish kebabs for any damn thing that want to come up and eat us at this point. So the dude from the other boat was like, y'all can get on my boat. Let's go chase y'all boat down, because can't nobody figure out why the fuck this boat is just moving like this. So they get on the boat and instantly turn around and go to chase their goddamn boat. They boat is still going full speed through the fucking water. I'm talking about coming through this water fast as shit. And they right behind it like, do you see anybody driving? Can you see in the window and see if anybody driving? And it's like, we can't see shit. We are chasing a goddamn boat, sir. We can't see nothing. All I see is water and wind. That's all I see. I don't see nobody on the boat. So he like, pull up, get a little closer to the boat. So the dude mashes it, and he like, whoa, and he get close to the boat. And when he get close to the boat, like they damn near neck and neck, and they look over, they don't see anybody in the fucking driver's seat. They see the handle of the boat pull itself back and stop the boat. Did that just happen? Like everybody in the front part of this boat is like looking at each other like, did you just see that shit happen? So Earl and Virgil and Jimmy Lee like, hell yeah, I saw that shit happen. Who did that? I don't know who did it. Now the man who was driving the boat was like, I saw that happen too. What the fuck? What does that mean? And everybody's just staring at the boat, waiting to see if somebody gonna come out and do something. Nobody ever came out. The boat just stopped. So he like looking at their ass. The dude is like, sir, you can go ahead and get back on your boat now. We stopped the boat. You can get back on the boat now. Earl looked back at that man and said, who the fuck finna get back on that boat? Not me. I ain't getting back on that goddamn boat. You might well take me to the dock. Jim Lee said, I'm right along with him, bro. We not getting on that shit. Virgil had already put his seatbelt on this man's boat. He was refusing to get his ass out and get back on that boat. So they all refused to get off this man's boat and was like, you might well take our ass back to the dock because we not getting on that fucking ghost ship over there. I don't know who the hell. No, we're not doing that. And the guy was like, sir, I mean, it's nothing wrong with the boat. There's nobody on the boat. Just get back on the boat and just drive it back. And Earl is looking at this man like, obviously this motherfucker's not listening to what I just said. Okay. I'm going to break this down so he can understand that. Hell no. Did you understand me that time? Did you get it that time? I'm not getting on the boat, sir. Can you just take our ass back to the dock, please? And the man was like, I got my family on the boat. We just out here trying to have fun. We wasn't planning on going in. He like, I'm so sorry to ruin y'all day. But I ain't planning on getting dropped off my goddamn boat by a ghost ship. But look what happened. So we all got our plans fucked up today. So can you please just take me back to the dock, sir? Please, sir. That's all I'm asking. And, the dude's wife is like, go ahead and take them, they're really shook up. And so he take their ass back to the dock. Not happy about it, but he take their ass back to the dock. So they get back to the dock, and it's like, bruh, all our shit was on the boat. What we gonna do about that? Cause the baits, the fishing rods, everything was on the fucking boat that we just left behind. So what the fuck are we gonna do? So he decides to call somebody with Lake Lanier that works with Lake Lanier out there and ask them to come out there and tow their boat in, because they weren't planning on driving this shit back in. Like, can you tow the boat back in for us? So the Lake Lanier people get out there on their boats and shit to take them out there. And when they get out there where the boat's not there anymore. The boat is gone. So Lake Lanier people is like, okay, so where's this boat? And they looking at all three of them, and Virgil was like, hell, ask the boat. It's been driving itself all damn day long. I don't know where the boat is. How about you call the boat and ask the boat where it's at? Because it came out here by itself. It dropped us off. It sat here, and now it's gone. Where's the boat, sir? We don't know where the boat is. I'm sorry. We don't know where the fucking boat is. Like, we out here with y'all looking for the fucking boat. If we knew where it was, do you think we would be out here with y'all looking for the boat? So, as they're saying this, a boat in the distance come flying through the goddamn water. So instantly, like the new people, you know what I'm saying, they go to chase the boat because it is a speed limit in the water. You are not allowed to be going that fast because some people be in them floats, some people be in them pontoons, and you're not allowed to drive that fast out there. But this goddamn boat was kicking up water like the Titanic around this bitch, just whoa, straight through the water. So the fucking Lake Lanier people, they jump on top of it. They chasing the boat. They get up beside the boat, and the boat just stops. And Virgil just sitting there. He like, so there's the boat. You gonna tow it in for us? He said, why should I have to tow it in? Somebody's driving this damn boat. Why y'all just didn't drive it back? So Virgil's like, nobody's driving the boat. He's like, yes, it is. We just chased this boat. Jimmy Lee like, he just told you ain't nobody driving the damn boat, sir. So instead of arguing with them, the late Lanier driver, he gets off his boat and he gets onto the boat, and he's walking around looking for the person that was driving his boat that he was just chasing. And it's not like this boat got a bottom to it where somebody can like hide below deck or some shit like that. No. It's a regular boat. So whoever was driving this boat should be right there in their fucking face. They should have seen him pulling up. But no, they ain't see nobody. So the captain the little dude get on the boat and he looks around. He don't see nobody. And he looking at Virgil talking about, so who was driving the boat? And Jimmy Lee said, we told you. The boat was driving the boat. What are you talking? We're not doing this, sir. So the man was like, I'll drive the boat in, and he told the other little late Lanier dude to drive their boat with, Earl and them on it, and he'll drive Earl and them boat back in. Cool. So the late Lanier dude and his little boat, he drives off with Earl and them. So the Earl and them is in front, and this other dude that's driving their boat is behind this boat. And they going back to the docks. But in the process of them going back to the docks, they noticed that the boat behind them turns away, like they were all following each other, and then all of a sudden that boat just turns off on its own and just goes wherever the fuck it want to go. So the dude who's driving the boat that Earl them on, he like, where's he going? Earl talking about, you gonna have to ask the boat where he going, because he don't even know where he going. He ain't driving that boat right now. That boat is driving itself. And the man like, y'all keep saying that the boat can't possibly be driving itself. Sir, the boat is driving itself. And the dude was like, well, I got to turn around so I can help him. No. Virgil said, no, you don't. What you do is you take our ass over to the edge, to the dock, and then you go chase him in that fucking boat. But we not riding with you while you chase this boat, sir. I'm sorry. Because I'm telling you, there's nobody in there, and that boat is doing this on its own. So the dude was like, fine. He dropped them off, and he sprints back out there in the water to go catch up to the other boat. He bringing the boat back. Now they've got the boat and they coming back. They get the boat back. The boat actually drove. It actually comes back. Like he had no problem driving that shit back and parking it. And he gets out. He come over to where Virgil them at. Because Virgil them finna get ready to get on the boat to get their stuff off. So he comes over there where Virgil them at. He like looking at Virgil. Virgil got the dumbest look on their face like, we tried to tell your ass. And they looking at the dude. The dude just like, it's something on that boat. You lie. You know what I'm saying? Like Virgil, like we trying to tell you that, sir. You didn't want to listen to us. We tried to tell you that it was something on this fucking boat, but you didn't want to listen. But now it done took your ass around and gave you a whole tour of Lake Lanier that you didn't ask for. How does it feel? And the guy was like, that's not how that's supposed to go. And Virgil was like, we know that. We know that, Earl. Talking about my ass was thrown off the damn boat. I guess the boat put me out today because my ass ended up in the water floating around. They got drove somewhere. They didn't want to fucking go. Like the boat don't like nobody. So the guy was like, I just don't know what to say about that. And Virgil like, just call it what it is. The damn boat is haunted. Just say what it is. The boat is haunted. And he's like, no, I'm not going to say that because it could have been a malfunction. It could have been a malfunction. Okay. It could have been a malfunction. Okay. So a malfunction know how to drive and stop the boat and take your ass around corners, hit 285, come down 75 where it can do all that shit all by itself. And that's just the confusion of the wires. That's what you're trying to tell me. And the guy is like trying to rationalize this shit. He trying to say it's everything but what the hell is going on. Maybe some wires was crossed. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call the mechanic. I'm going to have the mechanic look at this boat. And Earl just looking at his ass like, bro, you finna waste some money. You gonna waste some money having that man come out here and look at that damn boat. Ain't nothing wrong with the boat. There's got to be something wrong with the boat. Didn't y'all tell us today when you were trying to put our ass on the ghost ship there wasn't nothing wrong with the boat? Ain't nothing wrong with the boat. Sir, just get your things off the boat. Just get your things off and we'll take care of everything else. Virgin them getting their stuff off the boat, talking shit. He think I'm just gonna be sitting around here playing and explaining to him about these damn ghosts in this water. He should know. He work here. He should know. And Version of getting their stuff off the boat. And as they're walking down the dock with their stuff, they're discussing, we'll try it again some other time. We'll come out here and try it again. And the boat cranks up on its own. And now that shit is trying to pull off. But the rope is tied around the post. So this shit is just pulling. And when they're walking away, y'all, and they hear this shit happen, they turn around. They see the boat trying to pull itself off. They turn back around, put their shit in their car, drive up to the front and let them know, hey, yeah, the ghost ship that y'all told us we was losing our fucking mind about, and y'all didn't believe us until y'all started losing y'all fucking mind about it. Yeah, that boat is trying to drive off again. And the folks, they're like, what do you mean it's trying to drive off again? Just talk to the young man that came out there to rescue us. It's trying to drive off again. The boat is trying to drive off again. Just want to let y'all know, just in case y'all went down there to check on everything and it was gone. Yeah, the boat trying to drive off again. And the lady trying to be funny tonight. So where's the boat trying to go? He like, bitch, to the club. That's where it's trying to go. I don't know where the fuck the boat trying to go. You need to go down there and check it. I'm just trying to let you know so y'all won't get in trouble. But hey, you want to make jokes about this shit? Fine. And he left it at that. He said they went to the fishing competition. They went to the fishing competition and they had no problems out the boats at all. He said, but when he did get out there to the fishing competition, that one boat wasn't there. And to find out where the boat went, he went and requested that boat specifically. And the people told him somebody stole the boat out of the water. Somebody stole the boat. So not only are the ghosts in Oscarville kicking people's asses, they also joyriding and stealing people's boats. So what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, so according to Lake Lanier, the fucking boat was stolen. A boat that's been driving itself for the past, ain't no telling how long, was stolen. But they say it was stolen. Virgil go back and tell Jimmy Lee and Earl what happened. And they like, what? The fucking boat was stolen. No, it wasn't. It wasn't stolen. No, it wasn't. They knew that fucking boat wasn't stolen. They knew that the residents of Oscarville was just tired. They were just sick and fucking tired of walking on water to get where they had to go. So they was like, fuck that. Like, I'm already a spirit. I don't need to lose no more ghost weight because I'm already at the weight I want to be at. So they decided to start stealing boats to get where they had to go. Apparently. Apparently. So ghosts are into joyriding, guys. Especially the ones in Oscarville. They are down for the joyride. Do you hear me? I wished, when he told me the story, I was so wishing he was saying that the police or the DNR was pulling up to help him with their boat, because that shit there would have been hilarious trying to watch them motherfuckers explain what was going on with the boat. Virgil said he ain't no fool. Virgil said he can tell someone right with that boat. He said Earl said he didn't have to throw him more than one time. He knew what was going on. Earl talking about, I was just laying my happy ass in that hot ass water. This is how this man sound. I was just laying my happy ass in that hot ass water, just waiting on them to bring the boat back. Somebody, I ain't even know what happened. I thought the motherfucker pushed me off the boat, but I was like, I ain't even gonna try to swim. I'm too damn old to be swimming. He's about, so I just laid in the water to wait for help. So yes, the boat was stolen. Ain't nobody ever seen the boat again. It was stolen, right? This story happened in like 2000. That's what he told me. This happened in like 2000, right? Nobody seen the boat again. The motherfucker was stolen in year 2000. They didn't see the boat again, right? Tell me why the boat surfaced in 2007. She had been through the Bermuda Triangle and everything, but the shit showed back up in 2007. And guess where it shows back up at? At the bottom of Lake Lanier. So apparently, when we had our drought in 2007, a lot of water receded. So you was able to see the bottom, certain parts of the bottom of Lake Lanier, and we dragged like the city dragged maybe 17 sunken, abandoned boats out of the water that year that they didn't even know was in the water. The only reason they knew because drought happened and the water receded and they was able to see the damn boats. But other than that, normally the water is so high you wouldn't be able to see these boats. But they ended up dragging like 15 boats out that year that just sunk and was sitting at the bottom of the lake. And I just be damned if the ghost ship wasn't one of them. Yes, it was. It was one of them. Berger said when he was watching the news, he seen that the drought had happened, and he noticed when they showed a part of the lake, a boat that looked familiar. So he went out there, and they was pulling all this stuff out, and he said the boat that had been dragging their ass and everybody else at Lake Lanier had sunk. And it was at the bottom of the ocean. I mean, at the bottom of the lake. And it didn't just sink from like problems with the blades. According to Virgil, it had a watermelon-sized hole in the bottom of the boat. Don't nobody know how it got there. Don't know. I know who put it there. It was just a watermelon-sized hole in the bottom of the boat. Don't nobody know if something like crashed up through the boat, like. But the boat had sunk, and they found it 7 years later. So, creepy much? I think so. Yes. Right, they made a new bikini bottom. Y'all crazy. Yes, that drought brought up a lot of stuff that we never seen before, in Lake Lanier. Like the whole race car track. Like that race car track. To see the bleachers, you can about imagine how much deeper that shit went. But it was like, oh my God. So yeah, they found the boat at the bottom of Lake Lanier, and it was stolen. So they don't know who stole it and put this big ass hole at the bottom and sunk it, but somebody stole it. So that's what happened to the boat. And Earl now. Shay, I don't know exactly if it's gonna be a Lake Lanier movie in November. Because I think somebody that sent me the information about it was saying that the person that now if it comes out, I'm gonna watch it. Please believe I'm gonna watch it. I already know it ain't gonna be all that, but I'm gonna watch it. But the person that is supposedly doing the Lake Lanier movie is having financial issues right now, and he's not able to complete the movie at this time. He's trying to get he's fundraising for money to finish making the movie. So if he get enough money to finish making the movie, then yeah, we'll see it in November. But if not, we probably won't see it. So it all depends on if he get enough money to finish making the movie. Yeah, that's what it was saying when they sent it to me. So I think he got like a page on Facebook with him trying to raise money and stuff. So yeah. Right, because Jordan Peele will get right on top of that. Jordan Peele, like the fucking Stephen King of 2021. So he'll jump right on that. Right, hit Cemetery Island. They were trying to go to the store. I think the ghost was trying to go to the store because they didn't have no more wraps. And Earl was the closest boat nearby. So they decided to take Earl on boat to go to the store to get them some wraps. Because, the stores in Oscarville don't sell wraps no more. Probably never sold them. Probably only have cigars. So, they needed a wrap. So that's why they probably went on and did that. Give it that. Give it that. Okay, y'all. Y'all get another brief intermission for the next story.
You what? This?
Uh-huh.
Did you?
Honey, I'm telling you. Huh?
Did I ever decide
on what?
the soul thing?
No, you didn't.
Dang.
You didn't decide, so I didn't order.
No.
Right, like Jordan Peele, yes, I think he is like one of the. His mind work, the way his mind work when it comes to horror shit, we on the same level. I be digging that shit, for real, for real.
You don't want to say nothing bad or
I like Jordan Peele. I like his movies. Honey, when did he do Us? I think he did Us, didn't he?
Probably.
Jordan Peele did Us, didn't he? Like who could have came up with that? Who could have came up with that? Like, see, see, Miss Perry, everything ain't all creepy. Sometimes, I mean, the story is creepy, but the people that tell it to me, the way they tell it to me, makes it funny. So I have to tell it to y'all the way they tell it to me. I can't help that sometimes these scary stories come out funny, but that's how they tell them to me.
Machine or hand?
Um, it's on you. Which one did you want to do? Did you want to do machine or hand?
Ask TikTok, please.
TikTok can't tell y'all. Can't tell you.
Say one or
This
two.
ain't even on TikTok. I'm on YouTube.
YouTube. Say one or two.
Oh my goodness, my face is breaking up. Y'all got y'all 5 minute interlude where you can go get your drinks, use the bathroom, all that good stuff before we start the next story. Yes, y'all get four. Y'all get four. Y'all get two more because we already got two out the way. Y'all get two more tonight, and then yeah.
One is machine, two is hand. Ask them. Just say one or two.
Nah, I'm in the car on my way to go. Okay, Miss Simmons. Well, don't crash. You could just like hook me up to your Bluetooth in your car so you can still hear the story. You ain't gotta watch. You can still hear the story though. And if that's too much, and because I don't want you to get no ticket or nothing like that, you know my lives are always recorded, so you will be able to go back and rewatch just in case you miss anything. Yes, y'all have two more. Y'all have two more stories. Okay, grab everything you need to get. Now I found out what it was. Okay, good job, Destiny. Good job. So y'all got a little couple seconds to go get your drinks and popcorn and all that stuff y'all need before I start the next story. And they give me time to get something to drink too. Can you take that in the kitchen, please, and bring me some water.
Ask, please.
Yeah, I want water. I don't really want no soda. I just want some water. Yes, go get your salad. Get everything you need. Yes, grab your pop. I'm telling you, Kim, we gonna come over your house. We gonna come over your house because you got the whole bar, bitch. We coming right on over there with our own little personal shot glasses so you can hit everybody off. Because you got everything at your house. Like if you had to be stuck for a hurricane or anything, that's the house you want to be at, honey, because she got the liquor. She got everything you need. Okay. Machine, you can't thread through hand, you can't. Hands out, they voted and said hand. Oh my goodness. Girl, no, they ain't Destiny. Girl, you gotta do what my mama used to do. My mama used to be when we stayed in downstairs apartments and people upstairs act like they couldn't keep their sexual escapades in their house. My mom would take a broom and she will hit the ceiling 1,000 times. Please believe she will fuck up a wet dream with that broomstick because she is coming. Boom, 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 and all that shit stopped. That's what the cure was if you stayed in some apartments on the bottom and your top wouldn't be quiet. Broomstick. Beat the hell out the top part of the ceiling. Yes, yes, I want some water. Thank you, Tootsie Roll. Your brother.
Ask, please. Yes. Like as soon as he heard the ask, he's like,
Bam is a mess. I ain't got time for him. You know I ain't talking to him.
what happened?
I ain't talking to him. Me and him, we ain't talking to each other right now.
What happened?
He don't wake me up this morning talking about Lola scratching at the door. I told him I ain't give a fuck about Lola scratching at the door. My alarm system is on and he better not open up the damn door. So he got at the foot of my bed and started acting like fucking Keith Sweat. And he started whining just all over Lola. And I was just like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done with you and Lola.
My foot is crazy.
Just straight turning to Keith Sweat at 7:30 this morning, whining about that damn dog. So he is too much.
Both be. Oh, did you ever decide
Okay. Hey, now that's a good one, y'all. I like that one. Kimberly said, we taking shots for every time you say Lake Lanier. Yes, okay. Lake Lanier.
Did you ever?
I hope ain't nobody driving afterwards. What'd you say?
Did you ever find a circle thing you like?
I did. I'm gonna order it when I get some money. I'm gonna get the. I think it's like $45 or something for the one
Oh,
bundle that I wanted.
it's probably the one with the sleeve, the cool sleeve, and 4 packs. Yeah, that's
Hmm.
easy. Can you just ask TikTok? I don't want to make
I
it.
just told you what. I'm not on TikTok. First
I mean,
off,
YouTube. Ask YouTube.
I told you what YouTube said. YouTube said hand.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. All right, y'all. If y'all ready, put a thumbs up in the chat. If you ain't already thumbs up the live, please thumbs up the live. I greatly appreciate it. And please thumbs up the chat to let me know y'all ready for the next story. Because I'm trying to give everybody time to get their drink, use the bathroom, everything they need to do. And yes, I need to know when everybody's ready. So please thumbs up the chat and thumbs up the live. Okay. Now she driving. Okay. So everybody done went to the bathroom, got their refill.
Mama, how much you bet in the middle of the story? It's gonna be like there's gonna be that one person like, can you pause real quick? I gotta go do something.
That's why I oh, not the Tito's. Tito's on deck, girl. Where your strawberry lemonade at to mix with that? Girl, that's all you missing is the strawberry lemonade, boy. You'll be on deck. Okay. Yes, I told them to like the live, but you know, some of your family members don't know how to like the live. They don't know how to thumbs up the live, so oh, you got some pineapple juice that works too.
Hey, at least you know they ain't gonna get sick no time soon.
Okay. Alrighty, our next story. Not the wine and the Jose Cuervo. Y'all turning up like it's Friday. God damn, what the day is? Wednesday? Gotta check my calendar, boy. Y'all turning up like it's Friday. Damn, penguin. Okay, okay. And the hypnotic nicks. Okay. Ken, you gonna be pregnant by the end of the night. All that alcohol, honey. We already know you gonna have in on a baby tonight. Okay. Right, Keys. Sound good. Okay, y'all third story. Oh, it is Wednesday, because y'all turning up on the alcohol like today Friday. I thought I had missed a couple days. I'm like, damn, did I miss a couple days? Okay, so y'all cousin said push the X and then like the live and then press live chat.
Oh wait, where's my phone at?
Yes, my daughter, yeah, she was born with a veil on her face,
Where's my
over her eyes. My mama called it touched. She's touched. Your birthday coming up soon, Destiny.
Oh,
Happy birthday, boo. Happy early birthday.
Mama, that reminds me.
What?
So what? The day before yesterday, right?
Okay.
Nani was walking in the kitchen, right?
It's so silly. Fingers crossed for the pregnancy, y'all.
Nani was walking in the kitchen, right? And so I'm over here like, oh, Mama with her. And so I walk in, I see only Nani there. Right?
Why you thought I was with her?
Because I saw something walking in before she did.
You see, okay. So you was in
From
the
your
kitchen.
room. No, I was in the hallway.
You was in the hallway.
And I was about to come in there because I heard y'all talking. Because that's what I do.
So you was finna go in the kitchen because you thought me and Nana was in the kitchen?
No, I heard y'all talking in your room, and I was in the hallway, and I saw something walk by real fast. Not like real fast, but walk in the kitchen, right?
Right.
And right afterwards, Nani walked in the kitchen, right?
Right.
And so I'm like, oh, Mama and Nani in the kitchen. And so I walk in there, it's only Nani in the kitchen.
So what did the shadow look like that you seen?
The same one I've been seeing since the old house. Tall, the same tall one with hat.
Oh my goodness. Y'all, I think this girl just told me my house is still haunted.
That's not my intention.
Whew.
That's not my intention. I didn't mean it like
Right.
that.
Happy belated birthday to my LLF.
This is why I was looking for my phone. Hold on.
I know it's Virgo season coming in.
Daddy is one of the most arrogant Virgos, like Virgo best friend.
Okay. We gonna all go. We gonna all meet up at Kim's house because she got the bar, y'all. So we gonna all meet up at her house since she got the bar. Okay, y'all.
Okay, wait, Mama, show me.
Show you what?
Show me. Okay. So this is the screen y'all on. You all see that X right there? You click the X, and then you can scroll up, and it's like a regular thing, and there be the like button right there. So that's how y'all do it for y'all who don't know how to do it.
So that was y'all little baby cousin niece telling y'all how to do it. Okay, now I get what's left over. Okay, guys, here we go. Next story time. Y'all know all these story times take place at Lake Lanier, so I ain't gotta keep telling y'all that. Uh,
Someone just took a shot.
yes, Lake Lanier. So I hope everybody that's playing this game with Kim, y'all know y'all supposed to get y'all little shots every time I say it. So Lake Lanier. Okay, our next story. Oh, this being added. Okay, go ahead, Kim. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, guys. So our next story takes place at Lake Lanier. Y'all gonna be drunk messing with me. Uh, okay, let's see. Let's figure out the name for these people. I'm allowed to use her name. I'm not allowed to use his name. Her name is Shakia, but we're just gonna call her Kia. Right, everybody gonna be on the floor drunk. Okay. Yes, her name is Shakia, but we she said everybody call her Kia. So that's what we're gonna call her. We're gonna call her Kia. And her boyfriend, we're gonna have to make up him a name because she didn't want his name given. Devon. That's the name we going with. So Kia and Devon. Okay. Look, Nick. Okay. Okay, there, yeah, we'll go with Nick. So Kia and Nick is the two this story that this story is about. Kia and Nick is two. They are a couple that went out to Lake Lanier. They didn't go out with anybody specific. Just woke up on some humbug bullshit. Nothing to do that day. It was a Saturday. Both of them was off. Nothing to do. Let's just go to Lake Lanier. So that's how they came about going to Lake Lanier. It was just basically like a flip of a coin, and that's how they decided that they were going to go out there. um, Kia says there was no knowledge of there was no knowledge of Lake Lanier's rumors, huntings, any of that. Neither one of them had knowledge of any of that. So they go out there and I know, right? So they go out there and they have a pretty, good time. You know, they play into the water park and they don't get in the water, they don't get in the lake off the rip. Like they spend half the day walking around seeing what all Lake Lanier had to offer, water park, they did all that stuff, the usual. So once they did all that, they decided to take a boat ride, because you can take a boat ride, you can pay to take like a boat ride, like a group of people can pay to take like a boat ride. And they took a boat ride with a group of people, and it was pretty decent. But apparently they didn't know that this was a haunted boat ride. I didn't even know Lake Lanier offered those until they told me that that's how they did it. So I was like, damn, they offer those. Don't think I want to do the haunted boat tour. I'll do the haunted tour, but I don't think the haunted boat tour is what I want to do. So they go out there and they get on the boat, and it's a haunted boat ride. So Devon is all into the paranormal type stuff. He watches all that stuff, whereas Kia ain't into that stuff too tough. So they take this boat ride, and when they get out there, of course the people is telling them, this is where this happened, and they gave them the history on Lake Lanier about Oscarville and everything, and how it came to be. Not all of the story of how it came to be, but pretty much what they needed to know. Atlanta was running out of water, so in order to replenish Atlanta with water, the state and city decided to put this lake out here, and that's how the story got back to them. Not all the other shit, just the keeping it cute and clean information. You know what I'm saying? So they had no idea about how they didn't move any of the bodies from them cemeteries. Because I don't care what nobody say, ain't no way in the hell they moved all them bodies. It's not possible for them to be to move 20 cemeteries worth of bodies that in like a week's time, shorter than a week's time. So they, didn't tell all that on the little haunted boat trip, but they told them what they wanted them to know. So they take them out to the Cemetery Island, and they explain the significance of Cemetery Island and how it was never an island in the beginning. It was actually a hill and like a field. It was just a hill, and it sticks up higher than the water, so they call it an island. So right. So they didn't tell them any of the, shit that they should have really been knowing. But they took them to Cemetery Island. They explained what the significance of Cemetery Island was and what happened at Cemetery Island. And this boat tour went on for about an hour. So they was out there for about an hour. After that, it was probably about 7:30, 8 o'clock when the tour was over with. So they brought everybody back to the docks and let everybody off. So Devin being what we say we're going to call him? Gotta remember what we said we're gonna call him. Nick. Okay. So Nick being the paranormal type, all into that stuff type person, he was like, babe, let's go see if any of this stuff that they said on the boat is true. Like he want to go to certain spots they was pointing to, the rumors of the hauntings around this area. Like he want to go check this shit out. She's like, I don't want to do it. I don't feel comfortable doing it, but he want to do it, her boo, so they do it. So they go over to the bridge by Lake Lanier because, of course, when the boat went under the bridge, they told them the story of Miss Roberts and how they, died and everything. So he was like, they told them that if you go on this bridge at 12 o'clock at night, that you will see this woman walking across the bridge. So they told him all the stories and everything. So Devon is pretty much like, it's like he got a Ouija board in his hand and he ready to go. He ready to go talk to some people. He want to find out what's going on. Like he want to see if it's true. Like I want to see it. He is want to see it that bad. So they get into the car, and that was the first place they was gonna go, to the bridge. He said he was gonna wait. No, I take that back. They didn't go to the bridge first. He said he wanted to go to the bridge first, but you had to wait to 12 a.m. to go to the bridge in order to see the ghosts that these people told them they'll see. You know what I'm saying, on the bridge. So meanwhile, while we waiting on 12 a.m., we going to all these other different spots. Like they show you where the chicken truck went over and where Miss Roberts' car landed. Like they show you all that stuff on the tour where like her car was right here, like where the boat is right now, right up under us, like 90 feet under us. That's where her car was. Like they tell you all that stuff on the tour. So he wants to go out here and test the motherfucking theory now. So it's getting late. It's getting like maybe like 20 minutes before Lake Lanier is about to close. He decides that he wants to get on a little like a little raft, like a little paddle boat raft, and go out to in the water. But he didn't want to go too far from the dock. He just wanted to go out a little bit because he was told that if you go out into the water at night and you be still and you be quiet, you will see this you will see the death on the lake. You will see the death on the lake. You'll see this fucking rowboat looking boat, old ass boat from a distance with a lantern on it, and death pretty much steering this damn boat. You know what I'm saying? So he want to go out here and he want to sit and be quiet and see, you know what I'm saying, if this really happens. So he's sitting out there, and of course Kia like, let's go. I don't want to be out here no more. It's bugs. I'm ready to go. And so okay, that's a hand sewing kit. Okay, I get no, look for the sewing machine with the kits to it. I'm gonna get you that one. What circle on the screen? I guess it's a reflection or something. Yeah, I guess it's a reflection. Yeah, it's a reflection of the light. That's what it is. Um, yeah. So he gets out there and he's sitting in the water, and she was like, she didn't want to be out there no more. She like, bugs out here. It's getting late. Let's go. And he sits out there on the water, and nothing. He sees nothing. So she like, let's go because it's finna close now. So they leave. They go get something to eat while they're sitting down eating. He brings it back up. So are we still gonna go up there to the Lake Lanier Bridge and see if we see old girl walking on the bridge? And Kill's like, you really believe every fucking thing them folks told you? Like, no, I don't want to do that because it's not true. It don't happen for real. It's not true. And he was like, well, the lady said it happened. I just want to see if it happened. If it ain't gonna happen, why you scared? You know what I'm saying? Now he pulling that scared card. If you scared, just say you scared. Don't make it seem like, you know what I'm saying, it ain't true. If you scared, just say you scared. And she's like, I'm not scared. But don't you think if it was that many hauntings going on out here, they wouldn't even allow people out there like that? And he like, no, because maybe people don't believe just like you don't believe. So she was like, fine, you want to go out there, you're going to keep making a big deal out of it, fine, we can go out there. So they sat and they ate. And when they got around 11:30, they paid for their check, got up, got in the car, and they are going to go across this bridge at 12 a.m. because he wants to see if the lady of the lake is going to show up. So they gets up there. It's almost 12 a.m., 1 minute till 12 a.m. And he is like a kid in a candy store. He's just like in the passenger seat like, what if we see something for real? Like, what you gonna do? Like, asking all them stupid questions. What are you gonna do if we see something for real? He be mad as hell. She tell him, jump out the damn car and let it go off the bridge with your ass in the passenger seat since you want to see him that bad. She'll be a bad girlfriend if she said that. So she did what any other good girlfriend would do, and she was just like, I don't know, babe. You know what I'm saying? So 12 o'clock hit. Boom. It's time to go across this bridge, babe. Crank up the car. Let's go. So she cranks up the car, and they get ready to go across the bridge. Now, she had the radio on. It was down low because, of course, we got to hear. Like I tell y'all, when black people are scared, they got to hear. So first thing they did was turn the radio down a little bit so they can hear, just in case anything creepy do go down. So as she started to go across the bridge, everything is fine. Driving by, they both looking on the sides. They looking around to see if they see anybody, and they don't see anybody. Nobody shows up. So it's like, oh, it was bullshit. And shit, like I told you, that's just what they tell people that don't know about Atlanta. That's what they tell y'all. She was like, ain't none of that stuff going on for real. So she turns the car around and she's finna go back across the bridge. So while they talking about how this shit is not real and that's just a story that they tell tourists that come here, all of a sudden the bridge lights start to flicker. Now I told y'all, the streets leading up to this bridge is dark as shit, but the bridge is brightly lit. You know what I'm saying? So the lights start to flicker on the bridge, and her button, like Nick is like, oh shit, here it go. Like he is crunk. He is waiting for somebody to snatch his ass out the car and he can become a resident of Oscarville so he can tell everybody, I became a resident of Oscarville because I wasn't scared. So when the lights start to flicker and do all of that, he like, stop the car. And she like, no, we need to keep going. He like, no, stop the car. I want to see. So she pulls over to the side. The lights are still flickering. He gets out of the car. He's standing on the side of the bridge looking to see if he see anybody coming over the bridge. He looking across the street, see if he see anybody looking on that side of the bridge. He don't see shit. He look off the bridge. And when he looks off the bridge, y'all, he sees death on the lake. He sees a little raggedy ass boat coming through the water with a person in all black, like a black robe, pushing this fucking boat with a lantern on this boat. Not a flashlight, a lantern on this boat. He sees that shit and he instantly started to think, man, these folk go all out just to make sure this stuff look for real. And she gets out of the car like, what are you talking about? And he look, and they both look, and it's like, ain't nobody at Lake Lanier. Who the hell be setting this up? And who would they be doing it for if ain't nobody up there? So instantly he like, So they don't pay people to do stuff like this. She like, no, they don't pay people. And while she telling him that, she getting her ass back in the car. She like, no, they don't pay people to do stuff like that. She gets in the car and she closed the door. And he turns around and he look at her at the car and he like, they don't do this for real. Like, they don't pay people to get in this stuff. And she like, no. Like, she got her window up and everything, y'all. She is looking at his ass like, no, you better get back in the damn car. So he goes around the back part of the car to get ready to get in the car, and she see him in her rear view, and he stops. Like, she can see him in the middle of her rear view. He's not walking, he's just standing there. And she looking in the rear view, she like, come on, Nick, let's go. And he still ain't moving. So she opens up her car door and she turns around. She like, what are you? And when she looks up, the lady of the lake is standing in Nick's face. She is this close to fucking Nick. She can tongue Nick down at this point. She could kiss him all over his face. That's how close she is to him. And Kia said she was wet. Her hair was wet. Her clothes was wet. And they were just staring into each other's eyes. Like, Nick was stuck. He was just staring at her. His mouth was open like he was in shock. Like he was speechless. He couldn't say shit. And when she saw it, she just screamed. And when she screamed, she said a lady of the lake looked over at her real fast and then she just disappeared. Like she just vanished, like smoke right before her face, just vanished. And Nick was still standing there. And she like, Nick, get in the car. Get in the car. Because she don't know if this bitch gonna pop back up again or what. She just need to get out of there. So she like, get in the car. And he just standing there looking all stuck. She said she ran around the car and down there drop kicked him in his back. You better get your ass in this car before I leave you up here on this bridge. And he snapped out of it and he just ran. And he like jumped in the car. He locked the doors and rolled up the window. And he like, drive. She like, no, Mr. I want to see it. Mr. I don't believe. He like, you didn't believe the shit either. She like, well, guess what? I'm going to believe it today. And I got to go. Like, lock your door, put your seatbelt on, because I don't know what's going to happen at this point. I might have to pull off like real fast. So he putting on his seatbelt. She looking at her rear view. She don't see nobody behind the rear view. She looking in the side mirror. She don't see nobody. And then she look in front of her and hit this bitch come. Here come the lady of the lake. This bitch is coming full speed towards them. So at this point, it's like a fucking game of chicken. She cranks the car up and she floors it. And they are coming head on towards each other. Her and this damn lady of the lake. This lady of the lake is running faster than Usain Bolt towards this world car. And Kia is trying to drive as fast as she can. In Kia's head, I'm not stopping. If this is a real person, I'm going to jail tonight because I'm going to mow her ass over, like, period. It was already set in her head. Kia was already talking about bonding company. She was already thinking about who can sign her bond, all that. Because at this point, this person is dying day. Like, if they real and they standing here, I'm going to run their ass over. So she guns it. And she is driving. And this fucking lady of the lake is running towards the car. And when they get, like, damn near face to face, Kia just like she just pushed the gas to the floor like, and that shit just takes off like, whoa, because she's in a Charger, y'all. She's in a Charger. So when she stepped her foot to the gas, that bitch took off. And it was like, whoa, and she drove straight through this lady. She said that shit turned into smoke. And she was gone. She said after she drove through her, she didn't even look back. She said she just kept driving. Nick was looking around like, where'd she go? She said she seen Nick look back and he was like, she running behind the car. And she looked in the rear view and she said this goddamn lady was on their car. She said she was in a Charger doing almost 70. And this lady is on the ass of this car, y'all. Like, this is the person that you get to go to the store for you. Like, this is the bitch you send for store runs. If she that fast, this is who you send for store runs. Like, she was not playing. She was after that car. And Kia said once she got off the bridge, once her back tires came off the bridge, the lady wasn't chasing the car no more. She was gone. She was gone. Kia said she didn't even bother to stop. She said Nick told her she gone, she ain't there, and they just drove their ass on back to the house. And Nick no longer like paranormal shit. Nick don't even watch scary movies no more. That was enough for Nick. Nick pretty much done on that part.
My friend just said you be on that For You page.
Huh?
My friend just said you be on that For You page.
And I was like, wow. She's got parents. But
Right.
Peggy called me crying. She said her mama put her out in the middle of the night. So she walked here, but I was like, I can't come out here. You can't stay here. And then so I was like, but I get you a ride so well. And she was like, okay. I was like, why'd you come here? Why'd you go to your boyfriend's house? She said, because he lives further than you. I was like, you got legs. Like, so I said, I'd get her a ride. But like, girl, don't walk
Oh
past
my
the house.
goodness, what time is it?
It's 10:17 at night. I
Her
was like,
mama.
why she put you out? She was like, because I was trying to feed my brother, and my mom was like, she was gonna cook. But it's 10:17, and her mom was in her sleep, and her
Mm-mm.
brother's like 4, and he had 8.
Where her boyfriend stay at?
No, I already got her a ride. I already got her a little, but it's taking so long, mama. And her boyfriend stayed this far, and I don't want you to go out there like, look, all the way down there.
God damn.
Exactly, she can't walk all the way. It's how
Uh,
long this lift is taking, and I got Lyft Pink, the premium.
okay, so look, you can go outside for like 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay, I
Try to
just tried to
calm her
call her. Yeah,
down.
her phone died. She's out there by the mailbox. I didn't. I
Yeah,
was like,
go out there and talk to her. Try to
I'm just
calm her
like,
down.
you can't stay here because we got stuff going on.
No,
Now,
she
but
can't
I
stay
got.
here because this house is
Oh
quarantining.
yeah, she got COVID too. You know
She
that.
got COVID. Oh, she definitely ain't bringing her ass in this house.
She got it from me.
You know what? I
At
can't.
work.
I can't. You
So
know
yeah, she
what?
got on the mask and I got on the mask and
I
I'm
can't.
about to run her my charger stuff.
Go, okay, go ahead. But 10 minutes, boo. 10 minutes, cause you know how dark it is out there.
I know.
Yeah. So, so yeah, she said that they went straight on home, and Nick no longer talk about paranormal stuff, and you know what I'm saying, going to see paranormal shit, and he's actually told damn near everybody he knows that is real. Everything that happened at Lake Lanier is real. All the stories are real. So he's out here. He's a one man campaign all by himself, out here trying to save Atlanta and everybody that go to Lake Lanier. So, yeah.
Okay, the reason I had to do it because I had to see what all they had. Yeah, they just having like these two.
Okay, y'all better like IT videos. Okay.
These two would just happen to be the same ones.
So, yes, I'm gonna give y'all a 1 minute interlude, and then the last story of the night, because we've been online for like 2 hours and 15 minutes, y'all. So this is gonna be the last story of the night. So y'all get y'all stuff so we can get the last one in. Right, they ain't playing. See, you can go out there and play with the spirits all you want to, but they don't play.
Mama, how much?
Everything is serious in the afterlife. They don't play.
How much you wanna bet Death snitched on him?
I don't know, but I know he got more than what he bargained for. He wasn't expecting all that, but I bet he won't try it again.
This one.
Okay, put it on the list. You in my Amazon?
Yeah.
Yeah, put it on my list and I check it out.
This is actually one that was all.
Thank you. I'm gonna take it down soon. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna take it down. So I don't like this color. I'm more of a burgundy color. So when I see stuff like this, it be like, oh my goodness. When I see these colors in my hair, it don't look right to me. Cause I'm so used to wearing burgundy. Yeah.
Or dark red.
Right. Right. And you know what? That is funny that you say that because even though the people here in Atlanta, I don't think so. I don't think it matched my skin tone. Not to me. Yeah. So some of the people in Atlanta do reference Death on the Lake to the ferryman. They do. They said because he has the cloak and the little lantern, that he has some of the same specifics as the ferryman. But here in Atlanta, we call him Death on the Lake. Thank you so much, Destiny. Now I was showing out. Yeah, I'm sorry. I pretty much come over here and do all my story times now. I don't really do no story times on TikTok anymore because I'm being shadow banned and I get flagged for everything. So I don't do my stories over there no more. I do them all over here. So I've been trying to reroute my traffic from TikTok over here so they can still get the story times. But, you know, TikTok still shadow banning me. So, okay. Last story of the night. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Me too. I like them better on YouTube too because I don't have to go through retelling the story in 1,000 parts. Y'all can just watch the whole video through and y'all be good. So yeah, I like it like that too. Alrighty. Don't forget to like the live as well as putting your thumbs up in the chat so I know you guys are ready for the last story of the night, guys. Oh, I gotta put some more on my. I don't like the way my face is breaking out.
Did you wash your pillows?
I wash my pillowcases. I think it's this hair.
Maybe.
It might be this hair. Because my face one broke out like this, but every time I keep this hair in my face like this, it's always touching my face and then my face start breaking out. You know, weave will make you break out too. Okay. I see Jamaica's coupon and crew is in the building. Hey, Miss Stacy. Honey, Miss Lee, you didn't miss the first story, baby. You missed the first 3 stories. We are on the 4th story. But it's okay because my lives are saved and you can always go back and watch them. So, yeah, braids be breaking my face out too, especially if I have it in my face all the time. That's why when I get my hair braided, I get it braided away from my face or something versatile where I can just pull it up out of my face because it makes me break out. When I'm going live again after this. So I've started my schedule on YouTube for my live is pretty much every other day. Every other day I go live and do story times. So her cross necklace disappeared again, Kim. Okay, Miss Lee, yes, go back and check it out because it will definitely be worth it. Yeah, so let's see. Hold on, I was waiting on one family member. AV is warming up something to eat, so that's who I'm waiting on. AV, and then we can go ahead and start. But like I said, don't forget to like the live as well as the chat. And I do my story times every other day. So today is Wednesday. Y'all will get another story time on Friday. When we gonna do another movie night? Ooh, now that's something we can discuss. When would you guys like to do another movie night? You know, I'm down.
Make sure you reserve your seats.
Right, we can always do another. We can always do our movie nights, y'all. Cause y'all know we do our family movie nights. We was doing family movie night Fridays, but TikTok started fucking with everything. So let me see, can we do it here on YouTube? I don't know. I don't know. Can we do it on YouTube? I don't know. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check and see, and I'm gonna work something out. I'm gonna figure it out. That way, when I come back on live Friday, I have details, and we may just do like a movie night on Sunday. So watch a scary movie together. You know, family movie night. So. Oh, okay. So she's saying YouTube might get me for copyright. Okay. We're gonna figure it out, y'all. Y'all know I love to have my family time, so we're gonna figure it out where we can all do something together. Okay. Last story, y'all ready? No, I haven't seen Candyman yet. I'm gonna look at it probably tomorrow. I'm gonna pull it up and look at it and see what it's about. I hope it's good, cause I ain't want to go to the movies. I ain't want to waste my money if it wasn't gonna be good. Okay, Miss Kimberly. Okay, so here we go. Last story of the night, you guys. Terrence Howard sent. Okay. Just hearing that man's voice in my head trying to say it is just so funny. What's my favorite story? What you mean? My favorite story out of all of the stories that I tell that I've told? You're asking, do I have a favorite story that I've told already? I'm not sure of the question, but I will answer whenever you clarify for me. Where can I get Candyman? I'm looking at I went through Videocaster. I downloaded this app called Videocaster where you can cast videos from your phone to your TV. And then I went to this site called M4. I think it's M4 Free, and you pull it up and you can pull up any movie. Like they got all the movies. They got the Candyman, they got Don't Breathe 2, they got everything. So yeah. Okay. Uh you can tell me some stories about Mississippi. I bet you can. I'm gonna show get your stories 'cause I'm pretty sure your family would love to hear 'em. You know, we down for everything creepy. Okay, so our last story um, takes place at Lake Lanier. I'm gonna look again. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look again, and I bet I'm gonna look again. I'm gonna look again, Miss Thomas. Miss Thompson, I'm sorry. Yeah, Kim, I'm gonna look again. So this story takes place at Lake Lanier. Y'all heard me say Lake Lanier, so whoever playing the shot game, shots, gonna sleep good tonight. My favorite Lake Lanier story that I've told, I think Tay story. I think Tay stories was my favorite stories. Uh, okay. I think Tay stories of Lake Lanier were my favorites. I just wish he could have. I wish he could have told y'all the story because the faces and stuff that man make, man, that shit was hilarious. Yes, Tay Tay stories were the ones that I like. um, let me see. Okay, wasn't trying to be funny. What happened? Did something happen? It's already on YouTube. Tay Tay Story is on here. Yeah, Tay Tay Story is on here. I think Tay Tay. Didn't I tell Tay Tay Story like last week? Probably like Monday. I think I told Monday or either Friday or Saturday. One of them days. I already told. I told, but it's on here though. If you're looking for it, it's already on here. Okay, so this story takes place at Lake Lanier again. This time it takes place with a family, but the oldest child is the one that told this story to me. Um, it's okay if you're late. You can always look it up on my live, and everything's recorded. Just to let you know, it's going to be 4 stories, so you'll have 2.5 hours worth of creepy stories. Okay. So like I said, yeah, the oldest, we're gonna call her D Amber. The oldest is the one that told me the story. So the Amber, she has 2 younger siblings. The Amber was 17 at the time when this happened. Her younger siblings were 14 and 13 at the time. The Amber is the only girl. It was 2 boys and 1 girl, and their family went out there for a weekend. D'Amber isn't from here. D'Amber is actually from Texas. Her and her family's from Texas, and they not Amber D and D'Amber. Yeah, her family's from Texas, and they had their own creepy stories. That she said when they got here, they do have family here, and when they got here and told the family that they was gonna go out to Lake Lanier, they families tried to tell them, all the things that went on at Lake Lanier, all the stories about Lake Lanier. But of course, D'Amber's mom and dad came back with, "Oh, that's nothing. Texas has its own ghost stories and stuff like that. So we not afraid because Texas haunted too." And they just played the big bad role. Like, we ain't scared of nothing. So, okay, so the family was trying to warn them, but nobody wanted to listen. D'Amber said that, she felt like everything they were saying was bullshit. She said, she didn't believe any of it. She was like, clearly they're trying to scare us and, just don't want us to go out there. D'Amber was on some hating type shit. I hate to say it, but that's how it sounded to me. She was saying that, she felt like the family was telling her family that because they didn't want them to go out there and have fun as a family. And I'm like, who the hell? Okay, but whatever. Yeah, so, of course, she got upset because she was thinking everybody was hating on their family trip. So they went on and went, when they got in the car from leaving this family member house, everybody in the car was talking about how they felt like this family member was hating and they didn't care. They were still going to go out there anyway. So they did. They go out there. It's probably, she said it was like in the afternoon. She said it was a lot of people out there already. So I guess this was like a summertime trip. So it was packed to capacity. There was a lot of people out there. She said everything seemed pretty fine. She said when they got out there, her mom and dad decided they was going to go over to the side, I guess where the grown-ups be, because they don't want children running all around them and stuff. So they decided they was going to go off to the side and sit and chill while D'Amber and her brother and them just run around and play the whole day. So, that's what they did. And her mom told her to keep up with her two younger brothers, which D'Amber didn't like because she's 17 at the time. So D'Amber want to flirt. D'Amber see all these cute boys, and D'Amber can't go over there and holler because she got her two cop blocking ass brothers with her. So she didn't like it off the rip. She was upset off the rip about the whole situation, how it was going down, and she ain't had no say so, but she had to deal with it. So the parents go off to the side, and D'Amber and her little brothers go over to the water park. They stay at the water park about good 2 hours, and then they come back over to the mom and dad. They eat for a little while, and then they go back to the water park. And that's when things get a little shaky. So she said they go back over to the water park, and her little brothers wanted to go into the wave pool. She wanted to go on the slides. She told them to meet her back at that spot where they were whenever they got done playing the wave pool. Her mom told them not to separate. But D'Amber, trying to be D'Amber, a girl, you know what I'm saying, trying to be cute and stunt. Well, like, fuck that. They old enough to play in this damn water and not be in no trouble. So, look, y'all, when y'all get done, y'all meet me right here. So everybody agreed. We're going to meet right here when we get done. Okay, cool. So she gets back. She goes through the, slides and stuff. She done met a couple guys, got two dudes' phone numbers. She just feeling good about it. She like, okay, so I got two cuties. She feeling real good about the shit. So she gets back to the spot where they were supposed to meet up at. And she's waiting on her brother and them. And she looks up and she sees one of them going to the bathroom. So she sits there and she's waiting on one of them to come out of the bathroom so she can ask where the other brother is. And she's just waiting there and he never comes out. So she goes into the wave pool because there's a lot of kids in the fucking wave pool. It's not like you could just stand back and pick out a child because there'd be so many people in the fucking wave pool. So she decided she was going to go into the wave pool, stand up against the wall, and look over the crowd to see if she's seen them that way. So she stands up, she looks over, and she sees the other brother, towards the front part of where the waves come out. Now, a lot of people do that when they go to Lake Lanier in the wave pool. A lot of people get towards the front because that's where the big waves at. That should have pushed your ass all the way through to the end of the pool. So a lot of people go to the front. If you can't swim, I don't suggest that's where you go because that you can drown. It's so easy to drown right there in the front. So she's seeing her little brother up in the front. She's calling for him, trying to tell him to get away from the front. And he's not listening because, of course, kids are screaming around him and laughing. And all of a sudden, the thunder started, y'all. And if you ain't never been to Lake Lanier, when you go to the wave pool, when the waves are about to start, thunder starts. So it makes like this, whoa, and then the water starts pushing. So that's how it goes. Okay, so she see him and she hears the waves about to start. So she's calling for him, but he still can't hear her. So the waves start and she see him like try to hurry up and jump. How did the live stop? What happened? Can y'all still hear me? Yes, y'all can hear me. Y'all can still hear me. Okay, because somebody said the live stopped. Oh. Okay. So yeah, so she sees him in the front of the wave pool, and the waves are about to start, and she started calling for him, but he's not hearing her because all these other kids and everything around him is screaming. So the waves start, and the first wave she see basically pushes him under the water, like he wasn't in a float. That's another thing. If you go out there and you in that damn wave pool and you at the front ready to catch them waves, you need to be in a float. You need to be in a float. or in a tube. If you're not in the tube, that shit will swallow you whole, and the waves will keep sucking you in. Like, that's why they don't really allow people up there unless you're a good fucking swimmer. So she sees him, instantly goes up under the water. So when she see him go up under the water, she runs over to the lifeguard and she's like, my brother, he's in the water. And lifeguard is like, yeah, everybody's in the damn water. What are you talking about? And she's like, my brother, he's in the water. And the lifeguard is like, don't, he's in the water. Okay, it's a lot of kids in the water. Go on, because at this point, you can't really fuck with the lifeguards when you're there, because their job is to watch out and make sure people ain't drowning, so they can't be distracted. So they get in trouble for that shit too. If they ain't just answering a question like, is the bathroom over here? Yes. If they are having a conversation, they can get in trouble for that shit because they're not paying attention to the kids in the water. So she didn't have time to really talk to, her. She like, okay, he's in the water. Fine, gotcha. Check. He's in the water. So she gets, she jumps down and she runs into the water. She trying to get over there. The waves are knocking her. She about to drown, but she's trying to get over here where she's seeing her little brother go under the water, because at this point he got to be under this water drowning. So she figured the best way to get over there would be to swim under the waves. But it's people in this water, so it's legs, feet, and ass everywhere all over this water. So she's trying to maneuver through, and she's getting over there to where she's seeing him go down, and she jumps up and she don't see him. So she goes under, and I guess the waves started to pull her under, and she couldn't get back up to the top. And she was like basically like flailing around and trying to get back up, but the suction of the water, pulling the water back in to make these waves, had caught her. So she was like basically caught in an undertow in the damn water, and she could not get out of it. So she kept, trying to get out. Finally, the lifeguards see her, having problems in this fucking water. So they blow their whistles. They stop the waves. Everybody jump in. They pull her out. She didn't drown. She was still able to, she was still conscious basically. So she didn't drown, but when they pull her out, she was coughing and choking, everything like that. So they pull her out of the water. They were making sure she was okay, and they asked her, they were like, are you okay, and she's like, I think my brother in that water, I think my brother drowned. And everybody's like, what are you talking about? She's like, my brother was in the water, that's why I was over there. He went under when the waves started. So instantly, like, the lifeguards jump up and they running back into the water to try to see if it's some damn children stuck in the water drowning. So they blow the whistle, they come over the loudspeaker, we need everybody out the wave pool. So everybody started to come out the wave pool so they can see if it's actually a child in this goddamn water that's drowning. Everybody coming out the wave pool, there's nobody in the fucking pool. There's nobody in the pool. There's no drowning children in the pool. So they come back and they tell her, they like, ain't nobody in the pool, what are you talking about? And she's like, my little brother, he was at the front of the wave pool, and I seen him go under the water and he couldn't get up. That's why I swam over there to try to save him. And she was like, I actually told that lifeguard he was in the water, but she wouldn't help me. And then everybody look over at the lifeguard like, you wouldn't help. And she was like, she just told me he was in the water, but every kid was in the water. So I didn't think anything was wrong. It's not like she was panicking. She just said he was in the water. It's not my fault. I didn't know. So while she's over here explaining to them, they better find her brothers. Her brother drowned. He was over there in that water. They better find her brothers. While she is snapping and going off, her mom and dad, because you can hear this loudspeaker about everybody getting out the fucking water all over Lake Lanier. So instantly the mom and dad, comes out the water, and they come up there because it's like, our kids was up there, so let's go up here and check and see what's going on. So they get...
back. He made a wrong turn at the gas station and had to turn again. And I called him. I was like, this you? He was like, yeah. I was like, please stop making wrong turns. Hey, take it, you got a cloud.
Okay. So, yeah. So,
you want something?
I got water over here. So they come rushing up there because their kids was up there. So they get up there and they trying to get through the crowds, and they standing around, they asking people like, what's going on? And, people, word of mouth, that shit travel. And it was like, somebody child done drowned. The story don't never be the same. And that shit get through 1,000 people. It ain't gonna never be the same when they get to the end. Yeah, somebody done drowned, and Lake Lanier ain't try to check them. And, You know, so the mom and dad are like, somebody drowned. So at this point, they getting through the crowd like, what the fuck is our kids? They looking for the kids, and they get up there to where the crowd is, and they see their daughter is surrounded by all the Lake Lanier people and the lifeguards and stuff. And they run over and they like, what's going on? Are you okay? What's going on? And she was like, I seen him. I seen he was in the water, and he couldn't get up, and he was drowning. Like he couldn't breathe. He couldn't swim. He couldn't. And she's like, where's your brother? Her mom is like, where's your brother? I told you not to separate from them. Where are they? And she is just crying. She's like, Mama, he was in the water. And I think I don't know where he is. He's in the water though. And the little boys come off the fucking water slides. And they come running over like, what's going on? And they like, something's going on. So they trying to get through the crowd to find out what's going on. The daughter them told the mom and dad that she told this lifeguard that her brother was drowning and the lady didn't do nothing. So now the mama is snapping, where my son? Where his body? He drowned. Where my son's body? And all this other crazy shit. And these kids come running around the corner like, huh? What are you talking about? And the mama ran over there instantly and grabbed them and hugged them. Oh my God, where you guys been? Your sister thought you drowned. She said you was in the wave pool, you drowned. They like, we never went to the wave pool. And she like, yes, because we agreed we was gonna meet back up right here after I came from the slide. So instantly mama look at her head like, but didn't I tell you not to separate from them? Y'all supposed to be together. And she like, well, Mom, you know, they wanted to get in the wave pool. I wanted to get on the slides. They didn't want to do what I wanted to do. So we separated, but we said we was going to come back right here. So the mama look at them like, so why y'all didn't come back right here? They were like, because we never did get in the wave pool. When she said she was going to the slide, we were like, might as well go to the slide too. So we went on to the slide. And now she's sitting here and all the lifeguards are asking her, who did you see in the water? You say you saw your brother. You say you saw him drowning. So who did you see in the water? She like, I saw my brother in the water. Like, no other kid out there had the same color trunks. She couldn't have got. It'd have been different if it was if her brother had on the same pair of swimming trunks as another little boy out there. But this was not the case at all. She saw for a fact this was her brother. She knew them swimming trunks. She knew her brother's hair. She knew her brother was in that damn water. You know what I'm saying? It's like they are trying to tell her he was never in the water. Even her brothers are trying to tell her they never got in the water. So who did she see? Who did she see in the water? Who tricked her into the water to damn near die? Because it's funny how she see her brother at the front of the wave pool where the waves are made. So whatever little spirit brought you out there in that water tried to kill you because they brought you out there to where the water is being sucked in at. So it was no way possible for you to get out of that shit. Like had them lifeguards not been paying no attention, she could have drowned because it's like being caught in a riptide. You cannot come up. That water is sucking so hard, you can't even come up. So if they hadn't turned them waves off, they would have never been able to get to her. So they had to turn the waves off just to get to her because of the water being sucked like that. So who the hell looked like your little brother, had the same hair as your brother, same swimming trunk as your brother, that got in the front of the fucking wave pool, that pretended to drown, that brought your ass out there and almost drowned you? Who did it? So she's asking her brother and them, you know, y'all said y'all was getting in the wave pool. They like, we never got in the wave pool. I mean, when you said slide, we decided we was gonna go on the slide then. She like, why didn't y'all say something to me about it? And her brother was like, we were gonna say something, but we seen you talking to that boy, so we didn't say nothing. Boy, look, mama, we ain't got time for all that shit right now. You almost lost a child today. Don't focus on that. Don't focus on that. You almost lost me today. Don't focus on what I was doing. So yeah. The little brother was like, we never did come over there to bother you because we seen you talking to the boy, so we just left you alone. And the mom was like, see, this is why, you know, you're so irresponsible. Like, the mom is going off on this girl in front of all these goddamn people. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm a badass kid, it's okay. Cuss me out when we get in the car. Don't do this shit in front of everybody. I don't even know these folks. None of these folks gonna already have to know I'm a badass child. They don't even know me. So she got upset. Of course, they had to sign paperwork with Lake Lanier saying that, she jumped in the water on her own. Lake Lanier ain't liable for anything that may have happened when she was in the fucking water. So they had to sign a little waiver paperwork. And, they was getting ready to leave. The mama and was in there signing the paperwork. The oldest, D'Amber, is standing outside with her arm crossed, pissed the hell off. Her little brothers are standing there confused, like, why you mad at us? And she was like, why you say something to mama? And they like, we didn't know, why did you cause all of this? Why did you have all them people over there? Like, if you wouldn't have did all that, then mama would have never known. And she, just shut up. Don't say nothing to me. Just leave me alone. So she stood there with her arms all crossed until her mom and dad came out. After they came out, they, we finna go. Let's go. So they get in the car and they getting ready to leave. And as they're going down the little driveway to go out of Lake Lanier, how I want to put this. Her little brother ran in front of the car. He ran in front of the car right as they were going out of Lake Lanier. But he was in the car with them. So when Dad saw that, he slams on the brakes, damn near throw everybody ass through the windshield. And he's like, he looked back at his son, and he looked at his wife, and his wife looking at him, and D'Amber is just sitting in the back like, why did you slam on the brakes like that? Like, what is wrong? And her dad was like, did you not just see your brother run in front of the car? She's like, what? Did you not just see your brother run in front of the car? What brother? What are you talking about? She looking over, she see her two brothers sitting here. She like, what brother? What are you talking about? And her mom is like holding her chest with one hand and got her hand on her husband's arm with the other hand. And they just like, and she's like, what are you talking about? He was like, your brother just ran in front of the car. I'm talking about your brother just ran in front of the car. She's like, what do you mean? The swim trunks, the hair, everything just ran in front of the car. And instantly D'Amber was like, so you saw it. You saw it too. And the daddy was like, he looked back at the son and he looked at what the son had on and he looked at the wife and he was like, that can't be possible. That can't be possible. And his wife was like, babe, it was the shorts. It was the shorts. Those are the same swim trunks. Like, she didn't even want to open her fucking eyes. She just sitting in the front seat like, it was the same swim trunks. It was him. It was him. And D'Amber was like, I told you, I seen him in the wave pool. And the daddy was like, he just kept looking back at the son like. So when he get that third look at the son, now he turning his brights on. Like, he trying to see if he see the little boy again. And he don't, so he turned the brights off. And he sit there and he explains what happened to D'Amber because D'Amber was pissed off, so she wasn't paying attention. And D'Amber was like, and he had the curly hair, just like him, huh? And the daddy was like, that's impossible. She was like, but that's what I almost died. I almost died trying to save that same child. But you telling me that it wasn't. And everybody else was telling me that it wasn't him. So how is he sitting in the car with us right now and you're swearing me down? He just ran in front of the car. And the dad is like, I'm not. So he gets out the car and he's standing there and he's looking around. Other people trying to leave Lake Lanier that is behind his car, that is blowing at his car because they need his ass to come on out so they can leave. But he is just in shock. He done walked all over to the left side of the street looking all in the woods. He done walked over to the right side looking all in the woods. He don't see nothing. He get back in the car and he's sitting there. He's like, I don't see anything. We probably was just tripping. It's late. We probably just tired. Probably just tripping. And they left. But the weird thing about the story is D'Amber says now, because this happened when she was like 17. And D'Amber's like 25 now. I think she said she was like 24 or 25 now. But now, shit is still kind of weird with them because she says Um, I guess this brother do stuff that he don't remember doing or something. And it's been like that since they went to Lake Lanier. She like her brother come in the room and ask if she got a spare pencil, and she'll give it to him, and he'll walk out the room and close her door behind him, and then like 5 minutes later he'll walk right back in the room again and be like, "Do you have a pencil?" And she like shit like that been going on ever since they got back, and it's always like that. You know what I'm saying? It's always where he'll come ask for something that she knows she just gave him, and then he'll come ask for it again. Like he don't remember asking for it the first time. And she like, it's been like that for years. And she just, you know what I'm saying? They just brush it off. The family, everybody just brush it off. She said her mom them think they've had him tested. They've had this brother tested because they think something's wrong with his memory. They think he has early onset dementia because he can't remember things after he do them. If I came into your room and I was like, "Hey auntie, you got a roll of tissue?" And you like, "Sure, baby, get that roll of tissue from up under my sink." And then I get that roll of tissue and I walk out. I got a fresh roll of tissue and I just walked out your room. And then 2 seconds later, I come back in your room and be like, "Hey auntie, you got a roll of tissue?" Shit like that. And she like, it's been going on like that for years. She like, he'll come in and ask her, does she have $20 so he can put gas in his car? She'll give him $20 and he'll walk right back in the room 10 minutes later and ask for that same $20 again. So to them, he has mental issues. I told y'all, see, that's why you can't. His family think he has mental issues. They think he coming down with early onset dementia. Even though this boy will tell them, "I only came in your room one time to get the damn pencil. I don't know why y'all keep saying I done came in here 2 or 3 times to get stuff. I only came and asked for it one time." And they like, "No, you came twice. You just don't remember doing it, but you came twice." And that's been going on for years. So now it's getting to the point where the family is having him tested, to see if he's having any memory issues with his head. You know what I'm saying? And Deamber says it's been going on like that ever since they left. She said ever since the dad has seen her brother run in front of the car, now he do things twice. That's how the family look at it. Everybody in the family, not just mom and dad, aunts, uncles, cousins, everybody see it as he do things twice. They think he has a mental issue, and they be like, "Oh no, he just do things twice." Like he has some kind of weird ass OCD or Tourette's or something, like where he do everything twice. And it's not. He don't do everything twice. He clearly tells them he don't do everything twice. But they swear he do everything twice. And I told y'all, when you start talking about that shit, man, and you start telling people shit you done seen and all that, your ass will end up in a rubber room in a special jacket to make you hug yourself. And that's exactly what path her little brother finna go down, because the family think he is Fruit Loops. The family think he has lost his damn bananas. And he ain't. He ain't. When I talk to this boy seemed perfectly fine. He seemed confused because he don't understand why everybody in the house keeps saying he doing shit twice when he know for a fact he's doing it one time. Like when she was telling me the story about how he came and asked her for $20 to put in his car for gas, and she said he left and then he came back in 10 minutes later and asked for the $20 again. When she was telling me that story, he was telling her, "You gave me the $20. I took the $20 and I went and put gas in my car. I didn't come back a second time for another $20. And she was like, "Yes, you actually owe me $40 because I gave you $20 twice that day." And he was like, "No, you didn't. You only gave it to me one time, and I went and put gas in my car, and I didn't come back to the house." She said, "Yes, you did. I gave it to you twice. You never went anywhere, and you stayed in the living room the whole time." This is how their stories sound when you talk to both of them together. He is swearing he's not doing this. She is swearing he is. And it's been going on like that for years, y'all. So if this man actually has a doppelganger or some evil entity attached to him, it's been there for a while. And it's been fucking with the family for a while. Because everybody in his family thinks he is sick. They think he ill. They think he is sick. Like he can't remember. And they've took him to several doctors. He's never had, because I asked all these questions, he's never had any concussions. He's never been involved in any type of wrestling matches, football, anything like that that'll cause a concussion or any type of hit to the head. He ain't been in nothing like that. So there's no reason for him to be losing memory or lapse of memory. He say he not. They saying he is because he do stuff twice, but he don't do stuff twice. He swore her down. Like they almost got to arguing the day they talked to me about this story because he kept saying he didn't owe her 40. He said I only owe you $20. She's like no, you owe me $40. He's like no, I only owe you $20. You only gave me $20 one time. She was like no, you don't remember me giving you that $20 and then you left and came back and got another $20 from me. And they got arguing about the shit like right there on the Zoom call. They got arguing about it. And he was like, I never got $40 from you, but she was headstrong on that shit. And the way the Zoom call ended was basically he got pissed off because she kept saying it, and he threw $40 in her face and he walked off. He was pissed off. He was done. He didn't want to talk no more about it. She was just like, I'm sorry he acted like that. Please change the names in the story. I don't want nobody to know that my brother, is going through mental issues. Or I don't want nobody to think he crazy. So, yeah, and the Zoom pretty much ended like that. She apologized for the way he acted, and that was pretty much the end of the Zoom. But he got, y'all watching them argue about that shit, they both looked like they was telling the truth. That's how it looked to me. It looked like they both was telling the truth. Like they were about to come to blows. Like they both looked like they was telling the truth. He was swearing on his life. He was like, I'll go get the Bible and put my hand on the Bible and tell you I did not do that. And she like, you always doing stuff like this because you don't want to pay me my money. Just say that. And it was going to be a whole knockdown fight match right there on the Zoom meeting about this. And they both, just listening to both of them believe this, y'all. You can tell. Like both of them believe he's doing it and he believes he's not doing it. And it's just, so the family's having him tested for early onset dementia. He's also been seeing a psychiatrist ever since the year after they left. He's been seeing a psychiatrist because they say that he is doing stuff so a year after they came from Lake Lanier, they say he started doing dangerous stuff like turning the stove on and forgetting that he left it on. But he would tell them, I never touched the stove. You know what I'm saying? Like little stuff like that. So he's been seeing a therapist because he feel like his family is against him and, they won't believe him and the family feel like he need help. So it was a really hard story to listen to with them because everybody was pretty much telling their part, telling their truth, and it just wasn't sitting right with everybody else. So it wasn't sitting right with Amber that he was saying he never took $40 from her, and it wasn't sitting right with him with her saying he came and got $40 from her. So he's in therapy. He's in therapy. Unfortunately, mom and dad aren't together. They are divorced. They've been divorced for 2 years now, so they're not together. According to D'Amber, she said she feel like all that stuff happened because her brother was going through what he was going through. It was too much on the family, and it started to cause problems. Dad was saying that he really has an issue. Mom was saying the doctors can't find nothing wrong. He don't have an issue. So that one trip that was supposed to bring them together as a family actually tore their whole damn family up. So the mom and dad aren't together anymore. D'Amber probably barely talks to this brother because she feel like he done so much stuff that he swear he hasn't done. And the other brother, he don't talk. He don't say shit. He's really quiet. He's very quiet. Like even when I said hello to him on Zoom, he was just like, he didn't talk the whole time. So yeah, it shook them to their very core and rocked the whole foundation of their family. So yeah, it really tore them up. It tore them apart. The mom and dad got a divorce. D'Amber don't have a good relationship with her brother because she feel like he done so much. The other brother is just don't talk at all. So yeah, it really, yeah, it was sad. It was sad just watching them like Cause y'all know how I am. When I get to these stories and people get to telling me their stories, you know how I am. I'm pretty much like a detective. I listen for every piece, every clue you give me. So when I ask you these questions, if you can't give me the same answers that you gave me in them clues, I don't feel like your story is a lie and I'm not gonna tell it. So the fact that both of them was sitting here and they arguing, they ain't give a damn about me being down. Hell, I might as well have been a part of the family because they ain't give a shit about me sitting on Zoom while they were cussing each other out like that, going off on each other, and they both were like, I'm telling the truth. And he's like, I'm telling the truth. Like they were so serious about that shit. So I believe both of them. I believe he ain't doing shit twice. I believe they see him doing shit twice, but I don't believe he's doing shit twice, if that makes any sense. That's how I look at it. Like, I don't know what they brought home with them. I don't know what's attached to him, but that they seeing him doing it, he don't see himself doing it. You know, Deamber said her little brother, the younger brother, used to tell the mom and dad, you know, shit. He used to be like, something wasn't right. She was saying that he would tell his mom and that he would come rushing in her room sometimes and be like, his brother is acting weird or he acting funny. And she said she would go in and, you know, look in the room because they shared rooms at the time. The two brothers shared a room at the time. She said she would go in and look in the room, and she said her brother would be laying there sleeping with no problems. And she would go back in her room and tell the other little brother he's sleeping. And she said when she close her door and sit down and tell the other little brother that he's sleeping, she would hear the bathroom door open. So when she gets up to open her door to see who's coming out the bathroom, it's the brother that she just seen laying in the bed. So she rushes into the room to see if he's still laying in the bed, and nobody's there. And that shit had been going on for years. And she said her little brother kept telling his parents, you know, things was going on. It was weird. And they were so wrapped up in trying to help his brother that they really didn't pay no attention to what the younger brother was going through. So he just stopped talking altogether. So, yeah. Okay. And see, that was the thing. She said it started to get dangerous like a year after they came back from their Lake Lanier trip. She said it started to get dangerous because he was doing stuff that he couldn't remember, like turning on the stove, turning the gas on and just leaving it on in the house. You know, little stuff like that. And she was just like, it was getting really weird. And the little brother, he used to run into the mama room and tell them what's going on. He used to run into Deamber room, asking he sleep with her, and nobody believed him. So now he's at a point where he's damn near a grown ass man that don't talk. So, okay. Yeah, Destiny. So Kimberly is pretty much she put it like this. Kimberly has a lot of dealings and things like this. So if you are having any issues or something like that, you can definitely reach out to Kimberly, y'all cousin, Miss Kimberly Thompson right here. You can definitely reach out to her. She can give you some solutions on how to fix your problems. Because she helped me out a few times with my daughter. So she gave me a few suggestions with my daughter that kind of that helped me out. So if you're going through anything weird, Kim can probably help you. Yes. Okay, y'all. So that was y'all last Lake Lanier story. I think so too. I think they have a whole doppelganger. That's what I think. I think they have a whole doppelganger in that house, and they just don't. It's like they don't see them at the same time. Maybe the family will understand some crazy stuff is going on if they seen them at the same time, but they never seem to catch it at the same time. Just like the same person doing it twice. You come in my room, you get something, you walk back out, and then you come back in my room for the same shit again. It's not like you came in and while you were standing here talking to me about something, you came in again. No, they never catch it at the same time. It's always like this one person is doing all this stuff by himself. Thank you, Jimmy. I greatly appreciate all the love and support from you guys. Y'all know I do my live story times every other night. Today is Wednesday. Y'all will get y'all next story time on Friday. And then I'm gonna figure out family movie night so we can get that done as well. Yeah, nobody's thinking to record him. I'm pretty sure they're way past that point. Maybe, when it first started happening, they could have thought to record it, but at this point, everybody think he's just playing, and they irritated, they frustrated. Ain't nobody trying to record it because they don't think it's anything paranormal or supernatural. They just think it's him playing, so they ain't even trying to record anything like that. Okay, good. He was probably. I didn't even ask either. I didn't even ask. And now that I think about it, him and his brother is only like probably 11 months apart. So I don't know. Um, not second story time was life. Okay, that's your friend. Okay, Av. Thank you. Okay, and Mr. Hendricks, thank you so much for joining the LL family. Welcome. We do nothing but tell creepy stories, horror stories, true horror stories. So, welcome to the family. I will be doing another live on Friday at 8 p.m., you guys. Same time, same place, 8 p.m. Eastern. And on Friday, I should have more details about how we can do our family movie night with our horror movies. And once I get that worked out, then we can go ahead and start doing our family movie nights again. So yeah, you guys can start looking up suggestions on movies we can watch together, but they have to be horror movies because we are creepy, scary family around here. So, yeah, yeah, I go live every other day. So I'll be on lives on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and you get your stories all those days at 8 p.m. Every other day. So I hope you guys enjoyed your 4 stories for tonight. I enjoy giving you guys your 4 stories for tonight. I appreciate you guys joining me and subscribing and being a part of the family and the creepiness that we do. I love you guys. Please stay safe. And yes, please stay safe. Please stay blessed. Don't have a hangover in the morning because of me. It's not my fault. Y'all know I love y'all. Y'all know I ain't do it. Y'all know I ain't do it on purpose. I love y'all. So y'all just stay safe. Have a good night. I love y'all, and I will see y'all on Friday at 8 p.m. So please go over to my page and subscribe. If you're not a part of the LL family, please subscribe to my YouTube. And make sure you hit that bell button so you can always get your notifications on when I go live and when I post. Yes, it's 4, but it's okay. You can go back and watch them. You can go back and watch my lives. My lives can be rewatched, so y'all can definitely go back and watch them. Yes. So from my family to you guys' family, we love y'all. Stay safe and be blessed. And I'll catch y'all on Friday. Mwah. Good night.